I'm in the world, but not of it. I praise God every day and I love it. I say what I want and I say what they want. I stand for the truth and what's right and they don't. Life is simple, it's no puzzle. Common sense will tell you not to wear a muzzle. Fear no evil, trust no people. When in doubt, shout, I'm a believer. I fear no man, though the world is broken. God, shine your light on me. I fear no man, though the world is broken. God, shine your light on me.
I offend everybody, the left, right, in the middle. Blame my parents because I've been this way since I was little. It used to be normal, now everybody praying to crystals. No wonder why it's so easy for the devil to trick you. They treat you like dogs, hitting muzzles all on your faces, forcing kids to wear them in schools. Doesn't this seem outrageous? They ban Bible scriptures on TikTok.
Let's go to Target! Let's go to Target! Get some PlayStation!
One more because
I'm in the world, but not of it. I praise God every day and I
Screwed it up
love
a
it.
little bit.
I say what I want and I say what they want.
lost a
I
washer.
stand for the truth and
My mic
what's
doesn't-
right and they don't. Life is simple, it's no puzzle. Common sense will tell you not to wear a muzzle. Fear no evil, trust no people. When in doubt, shout, I'm a believer. I fear no man, though the world is broken. God, shine your light on me. I fear no man, though the world is broken. God, shine your light on me.
I offend everybody, the left, right, in the middle. Blame my parents because I've been this way since I was little. It used to be normal, now everybody praying to crystals. No wonder why it's so easy for the devil to trick you. They treat you like dogs, hitting muzzles all on your faces, forcing kids to wear them in schools. Doesn't this seem outrageous? They ban Bible scriptures on TikTok.
Let's go to
because they
Target!
hate trying
Let's go to
rebuke our
Target!
government. Many
Get some
cases-
PlayStation! Let's go to Target!
All right. What's up, everybody?
Why are you gay?
Why are you gay? Let's go! You haven't looked at the memes and reels. You should use some of them on here. I should do that. You're right. I get a lot of stuff sent to me. I just can't look at all of it. So if I know somebody just sends me memes all the time, then I don't check the things a lot. Just because I don't have time to watch all the memes. I don't like make special time to look for memes. I just happen to be looking through my phone and I'll see something funny and I'll add it. Like I usually try, I don't go searching for them, but I could save on meme searching time or meme scrolling time if I just went to your thing and took the memes that you sent. Sometimes your memes are too newsy. Sometimes I just want to laugh, you know? Anyway, sorry, guys. It's Monday night. We're kicking the week off right. It's the Dreaded Conservative show. We've got a special show today. We got a culture show. I'm a culture vulture. We got a culture show. We're going to be talking about a lot of pop culture. You know, Chuck Norris, Afroman, I think maybe the funniest trial I've ever seen in my life. Justin Timberlake, he's bringing drunk driving back. But before we do all that stuff, we've got important news. We've got a Canadian plane crashing in New York. Ridiculous, Canada. Get it together. Actually, I guess it's America's fault. The dang fire truck was on the runway in America. Fuck, America. God, come on. Plane crash and Iran stuff updates. I don't know. I read something that said a bunch of their leaders were killed this week, but now it's only saying 2 top Iranian officials. Anyway, updates with Iran. Oh, and we'll look at the draft. There's whisperings. There's whisperings. People are afraid there might be a draft. I'm seeing people talking about a draft, and I was like, can I be drafted? And I guess I can be drafted. You can be drafted until you're 45. But that's very, very, very rare. But I think I found an incident of it happening. When do we draft people we could draft anywhere from 17 to 45? That's what we'll look at least. The laws on drafting. My little brother's definitely going. He's definitely going. We're going to war. I'm just kidding. I don't know if that's true. But anyway, we're going to look at it. So let's do some quick updates on Iran. What's PBS News saying? Israel says it killed 2 top Iranian officials in another wartime blow to the country's leadership. In Dubai, the United Arab Emirates, AP. United Arab Emirates, AP. Are they called AP, or is that the news agency AP? Israel said Tuesday it killed 2 senior Iranian security officials in an overnight strikes in a major blow to the country's leadership. Iran, which so far confirmed 1 killing, fired salvos missiles and drones at its Gulf Arab neighbors and Israel in a war that showed no signs of abating. Ali Larijani, Secretary of Iran's Supreme National Guard, and Jin Goham Reza Soleimani, the head of the Revolutionary Guard's all-volunteer Basij force, were eliminated last night. They're taking out the trash. This one's not going to let me read it. Of course not. U.S. Iran send conflicting signals on peace protests. Oh, this is a live update. Hold on. This is not showing me what I wanted it to show me. So anyway, I wanted to see. I thought they killed more. There was a headline that said something like Israel takes out more Iranian government leadership. But I guess it's just these 2 guys. But I did find an article from Euro News. All Iranian officials and commanders killed in the past 9 months. So maybe there's more than 3. And it's talking about the Basij commanders to the supreme leader. Some of the Islamic Republic's most important figures were killed in 2 waves of attacks by Israel and the United States against Iran in the past 9 months. Is it just these 3 people? On Saturday, February 28th, 2026, the Islamic Republic's power structure suffered from what was undoubtedly its most significant shock. Ali Khamenei, the supreme leader of the Islamic Republic, was killed along with around 40 senior military commanders in U.S. and Israeli strikes in Tehran. Ali Khamenei. That's the first one, right? Khamenei. His name was Ali Khamenei. Yeah, hit that like button. On March 20th, 2026, 3 more senior Iranian officials, Ali Mohammed Naini, spokesperson of the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, Ismail Ahmadi, and that's the deputy for intelligence at Basel Organization, and Mehdi Rastami Shamastan, senior commander in the Ministry of Intelligence. I can't read right now. Were killed in Israel strikes. So I guess their leadership's just dropping like flies over there. What's Fox saying? They're still talking about the Strait of Hormuz. Trump's still trying to get that strait opened up. Get that oil flowing. Trump gives Iran 48-hour ultimatum to reopen Strait of Hormuz. Hit, and obliterate. President Donald Trump warned Saturday that the U.S. would obliterate Iran's power plants if Tehran fails to reopen the Strait of Hormuz within 48 hours, prompting Iranian officials to threaten retaliatory strikes against the U.S. and Israeli energy and infrastructure assets in the region. Dun, dun, dun. Missiles approaching Israel. Is this a video?
We print literally.
It's on Fox, so it's more likely to be true. If it's on Fox, it's more likely to be true than if I just pull off of X. X, I don't think nothing's true. I don't believe none of it. My sizes ain't right. Sorry, fixing stuff.
Issued to Iran, warning last night that the U.S. will strike its power plants if the Strait of Hormuz is not reopened. Let's check back in with Fox News senior correspondent Mike Tobin live in Tel Aviv. Mike, we're hearing that missiles are approaching Israel right now. What do you got for us?
Looks like they're just using stock footage in this news report. Like, how do I know that that's...
start hearing the sirens in about
Look at
2
this.
minutes.
This looks so fake to me when I see this. It looks like he's in front of a green screen, which he's probably not. That's just the way the camera makes it look. But look at him. Look at his geared up. Geared up. This guy geared up. Are you in like a battle zone or are you in a studio somewhere?
Now,
you're on a balcony of a studio?
Alerts are going right now. Everything from the north to the south of Tel Aviv is under watch right now, in the eastern section of Tel Aviv in particular. So we hear the sirens car coming. Usually what we get out of Iran these days are the cluster bombs. And the reason you get the cluster bombs is they're effective in terms of getting through the Israeli air defenses. And when I say cluster bomb, what I'm talking about is a warhead that's made up of dozens of little bombs. And when that's intercepted by the air defenses, it'll break up into dozens of bomblets, and the bomblets still get through. And we've
a bomblet. Have anybody ever seen my video, my ghetto gourmet hobo bomblet? I made a bomblet. He said bomblet. That's a bomb-ass omelet.
Seen them be very effective in terms of hurting people on the grounds or destroying property because those bomblets get through. What we saw yesterday was an exception because those missiles were big 1,000-pound warheads. For the
dude's making me hungry for some damn bomblets.
most part, those big warheads aren't getting through. They get intercepted. Last night, 2 of them got through in Dimona and Arad. The IDF did their investigation, and they simply determined that there wasn't a new type of weapon that was effective in terms of getting through, and there wasn't a failure of the system. It's just the fact that you're shooting missiles out of the sky, which is a very difficult thing to do. So we're keeping an eye on the skies to the east of us right now, because that's where we expect the missiles to appear. That's the direction, where the missiles come through. The missiles are inbound, and we look off situation right now, and this is a drill that the people here in Israel are repeating every day, multiple times a day. You get the alerts over your phone. That's a period we're in right now. Once you start hearing the sirens wail in the background, that's an indication that the missiles are getting close. And what people have to do here, again and again and again, stop what they're doing, get up and go into what is called the mamad in Hebrew, the bomb shelter. You go into the bomb shelter, and that dramatically increases your chances. And now here. That's the sound of the sirens going.
They got bomb shelters in that skyscraper?
Going off. That means the missiles are inbound, and we look off in the direction.
But this is just a drill, and he knows what time the drill is going to happen, so he stands out there and does his report right before the drill happens.
Of Iran right now, and wait to see where these missiles will appear in the sky.
Oh, they are actually sending missiles.
It's very different than the shorter range rockets that we see out of Lebanon and we saw out of the Gaza Strip for so many years, because those run out of fuel halfway, and you don't see the inbound rocket. You only see the interceptors go up. What's different about the things that come in from Iran is they're ballistic missiles, so they leave the atmosphere, and when they re-enter, it's almost like a meteor shower with the rocket coming back in, because they get hot upon re-entry to the atmosphere, and then you'll see the interceptors go up after them. So right now, what you hear over Tel Aviv, I'll hold the microphone now. Those are the air raids.
That's crazy. Where are the missiles?
Sirens. The Israeli population now is pretty disciplined about getting in.
No, this isn't live.
into the shelters.
Apparently, they know what time this is going to happen, and he can just go out there and do a report because they know that it happens at the same time every day.
Of time and waiting it out, because the shelters are very effective, particularly with these big warheads when they come in. They spread shrapnel all over the place, and yeah,
there they are.
If we look up in the sky to the east, what I can see now is a cluster bomb. You saw the big light, that was the interception,
bomblets.
And now we've got dozens of bomblets coming down over Tel Aviv. I see one bright light that is cascading in this direction, a lot of lights separating off of it, and those are the bomblets. And the bomblets themselves are still quite dangerous because they're little explosives. They're not as powerful as a big 1,000-pound warhead.
Those are all little bomblets?
That came in Dimona last night, but they're still very capable of hitting people. And one single light is now cascading. And we heard a big boom there. That's probably the interception. And I'm looking at one single light now cascading. I won't give specifics on the location, but over in the skies over Tel Aviv, headed to the ground, and we'll see what that results in.
Mike, are you in a place
where
Not
you cause a large explosion?
So much for the interception.
Yeah, do you feel like you can answer some questions real quick?
Sure, go ahead.
There's bomblets in the sky.
When it comes to the defense, the interception, you've got all these different Jacob's ladder.
That was underwhelming. Where are the bomblets? Where are the interceptors?
The Iron Dome, the Arrow system. I know before this launch, back during the 12-day war last year, we talked about the capabilities.
What was that?
Then as this started, how much U.S. ships are helping in this to defend Israel. Is the sense that Israel's Iron Dome, the Arrow system, is still operable, still functioning with this?
He's having peace talks. Look at this. I think I got it. Well, that was on here, but now I can't find it. Let me see if I can pull it up. I have something about the peace talks. Stock market, CNBC, Dow surges 600 points. Yo, when I saved this morning, it said 900 points. They lowered the number. Dow surges 600 points in relief rally after Trump says U.S. and Iran have had productive talks. So there's your answer about your peace talks. They've had talks. What happened to the 5-day peace talks? They just happened. What are you talking about? Stocks rallied Monday after President Donald Trump said the U.S. and Iran have held talks and that he was halting strikes on Iranian power plants and energy infrastructure. The development gave investors hope that the Middle East conflict that spiked oil prices and raised fears of a global recession was nearing an end. The Dow Jones Industrial Average jumped 631 points, or 1.38% to close at 47,208. The S&P 500 rose 1.5%. NASDAQ gained 1.38%. Before comments, which he posts on Truth Social early Monday, futures were pointing to more losses for equity markets under siege from skyrocketing oil prices and uncertainty about the duration of the Iran conflict. But after Trump's comments, Dow futures briefly surged more than 1,000 points. Yeah, why don't you put that in the headline? At their highs of the day, the three leading U.S. indexes were up more than 2%. The Dow saw a peak of more than 1,100 points, or 2.5%. The NASDAQ was also up 2.5%, while the S&P advanced 2.2%. Crude prices dropped after Trump's post. West Texas intermediate futures settled down 10.28% to 88.13 a barrel. International benchmark Brent fell 10.92% to close at $99.94 a barrel. I am pleased to report that the United States of America and the country of Iran have had, over the last 2 days, very good and productive conversations regarding a complete and total resolution of our hostilities in the Middle East. Based on the tenor and tone of these in-depth, detailed, and constructive conversations, which will continue throughout the week, I have instructed the Department of War to postpone any and all military strikes against Iranian power plants and energy infrastructure for a 5-day period, subject to the success of the ongoing meetings and discussions. So that's what happened at the peace talks, Freddie. I'm glad you asked. Later Monday morning, Trump said that both Iran and the U.S. wish to make a deal. And the two countries are going to get together today, probably by phone. Look at that. Look at that Dow Jones. See? I hope you bought the dip. Have faith in my guy. I hope you bought the dip, boys. Dang. People bitching and moaning. Just buy the dip. It's going to pop up. Damn. Stock futures were off their highest levels of the session after Iranian state media said there were no direct talks between the U.S. and Iran. Iran said no, it's not true. Fuck you, Iran. We still got that pop, boy. Shoot, what am I doing? What else do we got? So can we be drafted? Whoa, it just got dark. It just got darker in here because the screen changed. Let me fix this. Let's do it like this. No, don't move that. Just move this. Sorry, guys. Technical difficulties. Doing tech stuff. Just ignore me. I'm trying to get this back to how I had it. Okay. There's no active military draft in the U.S. And one is not currently in place. Thanks, Google. Thanks. Duh. I know there's not one currently in place. I'm saying, what are the odds we get one? Return to the draft. Selective service system. There is no draft at present. It seems like everybody seems to be dodging the question. Everything you need to know about the military draft from military.com. Are these guys wearing tap-out shirts? The selective service system, otherwise known as the military draft or conscription, requires almost all male U.S. citizens and immigrants. That's why we were bringing in all those illegals, so we could go to war and make them fight for us. It's almost a 5D chess plan. If you think about it. Ages 18 through 25. 18 to 25. But in certain situations, it could go up to 35 or even 45. You could be a 45-year-old getting drafted. Did you know that? I'm ready. I'm 38. 6 reasons you probably won't be conscripted even if we bring back the draft. Will there be a military draft in 2025? Well, no, because that happened already. 2026? Maybe more likely. Maybe more possible in 2026. There will be a military draft in 2025. There's no concrete indication this could happen. While world events continue to evolve, there's been nothing to state that a military draft will take place this year. However, in 2026, strap on your butts. Strap on your butts. What? Hold on to your butt. What's Sam? However, in 2024, the Washington Post reported that a cluster of influential former... I don't care about 2024. What if you don't register for the draft? You don't get a driver's license, right? Legally, you could be in a lot of trouble if you don't register. It's a felony. However, no one has been prosecuted for the crime since 1986. That doesn't mean you won't have problems. If you fail to register for the draft by the time you turn 26, you are no longer able to do so. Oh. Then if you apply for any government benefits at any time after that, you quite possibly will be denied no student aid, no government job, etc. Unless you're a woman. Government statistics suggest that more than 1 million men have been denied some government benefits. Ah, poor guys. Because they weren't registered for the draft. An appeal to get... So even... Oh, man. Even if you want your food stamps, you have to register for the military. That's crazy. I mean, you shouldn't be getting food stamps anyway, but... Ay, caramba. How to register. Of course, they want to make it easier to register. You register when you get your driver's license. You can register online at the post office, many high schools. when you get your driver's license or by returning the card that comes in the mail around your 18th birthday. The law says men must register with the Selective Service within 30 days of turning 18. I don't even remember doing it. I think I just did it when I was like at the DMV at some point. I just signed a paper or something. I don't know. I had no idea. I never like set out to sign up for the draft. But I have no idea. If you served on active duty and were discharged before your 26th birthday, you still have to register. If you served on active duty and were discharged before you turned 26, you still have to register for the draft. What the? So you go to the military and do 4 years and then you get out and you got to re-register for the draft? That's crazy. How would it work? If it is ever needed and implemented, a present-day draft would have similarities to that of the Vietnam War. Here's how it would work. Selective Services says it most likely would hold a draft lottery. That's the first lottery you don't want to win. Dang. Based on dates of birth. The number 1 would correspond to January 1st, 15 to January 15th, etc. Officials would draw numbers similar to drawing numbers for a lottery. If your birth date is the first one drawn, you are the first to be drafted. Normally, officials have a cutoff number based on the needs for the military. For example, during the 1969 draft lottery, men born between January 1st, 1944 and December 31st, 1950 were eligible to be drafted for the following year, 1970. Of the 366 possible birthdays in those years, leap years included, 155 birth dates were called for possible induction. That means more than half the men born during those years were subject to being drafted. If your birthday wasn't one of the first 195 drawn, you were lucky you didn't have to go. Second draft lottery was for men born 1951. For that year, 125 out of the 365 possible birthdays were conscripted. Third Vietnam draft lottery was August 5th, 1971 for men born in 1952. In that year, 95 birthdays were called up for compulsory service. According to the Selective Services draft we're held today, those who are 20 years old or turning 20 during the year in which the numbers are drawn would be the first to go. Beginning January 1st of the year, an eligible male turns 21. He would drop into the second priority category, and men born the following year would move into the priority group 1. Each succeeding year, a draft eligible man drops into the next lower priority group until he has reached his 26th birthday, at which time he is over the age of liability for the draft. But I did read that in certain situations, like, see, under current U.S. law, you cannot generally be drafted at age 40 as registration is limited to men 18 to 25. However, federal law allows for the conscription of able-bodied men up to the age of 45 during emergencies. That's the militia, 17 to 45 able-bodied men. We are the militia, gentlemen. Unless you're over 45, then you're old as shit. We don't want you fighting no more. Get out of here. You old ass. You old as dirt. God made dirt, then he made you. Damn, I'm 38, guys. I might go to war if it gets serious. I think this only happened once. This is 1941. We're keeping the news fresh and modern here at Dreaded Conservative Debate. Let's read this article from 1941. All men from the ages 18 to 64 years will now be eligible for the draft, according to a decision made by congressional committees on December 16th, now including men with families who might have previously been exempt because of old age or boys fresh out of school. The edits to the registration requirements in the Selective Service Act include the legislation that would give President Roosevelt full, almost unlimited powers to regulate wartime efforts on the home front. He's the one that stayed in for three terms, huh? Yeah, he used them wartime powers. Dude, he'd draft you if you damn 110 years old. He's taking you to war. Including powers to censor communications and trade with foreign countries and to reorganize the functions of government departments. Why didn't nobody call him fascist? Roosevelt. Which Roosevelt is this? If this is FDR. FDR was a damn commie. That's why he got away with it. He was a commie fascist. That's okay. You can't be a half-schist. You can't be a right-wing half-schist like Trump. But you can be a full commie fascists like FDR. Where were we? We got bills from the House Committee for Military Service and Senate Military Affairs Committee saying different ages of when men should be subject to military service. The House Committee for Military Service deemed that men should see military service at age 21, when the State Military Affairs Committee thought that the age for military should be 19. Both committees, well, if the drinking age is 21, you shouldn't be able to draft me before I'm even able to drink. I didn't even get to enjoy a beer with pops, you know? I didn't even get to go out on a club, go for a night on the club and get some drinks, and you're drafting me? That's crazy. Both committees would like to cap the age of military service at 44 years of age, as per suggestions from the War Department. This comes in contrast to the age bracket for military service at present, 21 to 28. Franklin Delano Roosevelt sided with the Senate Military Affairs Committee on the matter. I approved the proposed... Maybe he was just talking big, just to like... Just so you know, I will draft you when you're 96 years old. I have the power. And they're like, no, you don't have the power to do that. What are you talking about? You can't draft damn elderly folk. I approve. I don't know what he sounds like, so I'm just making up a voice. I'm doing an Alex Jones voice. I approve the proposed congressional declaration of policy. The provision for the registration of all our manpower between 18 and 64, inclusive. This is not what he sounded like. I bet you Woodrow or FDR, Delano. I bet you Delano sounded fruity. President Roosevelt's letter, a response to the U.S.'s severe need for military expansion, provided the basis for Congress's rushed bill. While Roosevelt has vouched for the younger age requirement, the House Committee for Military Service has refused to accept the 19-year-old age limit. The debate on the matter began in the Senate on December 18th. So this is from, hold on, the last time this was done was in 1970 when President Woodrow Wilson, he was not a good one either. Given the power to control trade and properties owned by foreign countries and to enforce censorship, among other things. He was the one that, I think he's the one that did Prohibition, 1917. No, it was later. It was late 20s, early 30s, because it ended the Great Depression when we ended it. Prohibition started in 21. Maybe this was him. I can't remember. But anyway. So you could be drafted when you're 198 years old. So that's all I wanted to talk about on this. It is possible. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. Everything I go to, they're like, no, there's no draft. Stop it. Stop it. Don't say that. It's been crazy enough for the past 12 years. There won't be a draft. Okay. With that done, we got a Canadian plane crash, and I can't even blame Canada. Blame Canada. No, I have to blame New York. I have to blame American firemen. Why do you got your fire truck on the runway, bro? This is for airplanes. Do you think you have wings, Mr. Fire Truck? At Eva Longoria Airport. That's not what it's called. I just love Eva Longoria. LaGuardia Airport in New York. A plane crashed. Hold on, let me close these extra windows. Oh, wait, we're going to do Chuck Norris first. We're doing Chuck Norris first. Then we'll do the plane. No, let's do the plane, and then we'll do all the like pop culture-y stuff. Because I got Chuck Norris, Justin Timberlake, and Afroman. Some funny videos. So we'll skip to the plane crash. So LaGuardia plane crash. Basically, from New York Post, 2 pilots dead, 41 people hospitalized after Air Canada plane hits fire truck when landing at LaGuardia, causing airport closure. An Air Canada passenger plane smashed into a rescue truck at New York's LaGuardia Airport late Sunday, killing 2 pilots and hospitalizing 41 others in a horrific crash that obliterated the front of the jet and forced the major travel hub to close for most of Monday. It's a Bombardier CRJ 900 jet landing from Montreal with 72 passengers and 4 crew members. Audio caught an air traffic controller frantically trying to avoid the deadly smash, repeatedly crying out, "Stop, stop, stop, stop." Damn. Here's some pics. I'll play a little video here in a second. But now, I've seen some pictures on X from different angles, and they look kind of, oh no, here it is. Yeah. So if you could zoom in, if I could zoom in, which I don't think I can. I can. It's kind of crazy. You see, so I guess the whole freaking cockpit was just demolished. On this back wall here, there's some red splatter action all over this white wall. Debris hangs from the front of a damaged Air Canada jet that collided with a fire truck. Get all these dang ads off here. Let's see. Oh, they're playing the wrong video. They're playing the wrong video. I got video right here.
Monday morning after a deadly crash. We're told a passenger plane slammed into a fire truck on the runway. Officials now say 2 people were killed, with more than a dozen others injured. Hannah Batah.
What the heck? Make it big.
Maggie, authorities say an Air Canada Express flight from Montreal slammed nose first into a fire truck, hitting the truck at 24 miles per hour. Flight data shows the flight landing around 11:40 Sunday night, but shortly after, something went wrong on the tarmac. Images show the plane's nose crushed, with the jet actually tilted up into the air, resting on top of the truck. We've learned 2 people were killed, 13 others were hospitalized with injuries. The pilot and co-pilot of the plane are among the victims. Air traffic control audio reveals just moments before impact, the fire truck asked for permission to cross the runway and was apparently cleared to do so.
The vehicle was responding to another aircraft operated by United that had...
Dude, this is crazy to me. How do you just happen to be crossing? You don't see the plane and you can't just like pull forward or something where they parked there. They just left their fire truck parked in the firefighters were in the truck. Why didn't they just see the plane coming and like accelerate? Reverse? I don't know. It's wild to me.
Reported an issue with odor.
It was raining at the time of the crash, but it's not clear if weather played any role. That incident now under investigation.
Yeah, they better investigate it. So, 2 killed, dozen injured. This from CNN. Hits fire truck. Around 11:40 p.m., a Jazz Aviation flight operating on behalf of Air Canada, which struck a Port Authority aircraft rescue and firefighting vehicle, which was responding to a separate incident. The Port Authority of New York and New Jersey said in a statement, emergency response protocols were immediately activated. The statement said the airport is currently closed to facilitate the response and allow a thorough investigation. The plane was carrying 72 passengers and 4 crew members, the airline said. Initial reports indicate 41 passengers and crew were transported to the hospital. 32 of those have since been released. Port Authority Executive Director Catherine Garcia said at the news conference, 2 people in the fire truck were also taken to the hospital in stable condition. Crazy. Took off at 10:30. Plane was going about 130 miles per hour just before it hit the fire truck. 130. Big old plane. Fire truck looks less damaged than the plane. Like it just got rolled off. It's just wild to me. How are you just going to have a fire truck parked on the runway? Anyway, you know who would have stopped that plane crash. Chuck Norris.
Sir, it's a man, baby.
Chuck Norris died this week. R.I.P. Chuck. In honor of Chuck, we're going to look at some of the best Chuck Norris jokes. But first, Chuck Norris' death inspires tributes as Sylvester Stallone, Jean-Claude Van Damme lead Hollywood reactions. Norris' family confirmed he died Thursday morning, saying he was surrounded by loved ones and at peace at the time of his passing. I saw some quotes that said he was a Christian. I don't know if the quotes are real, though. Celebrities are mourning the death of iconic actor and martial artist Chuck Norris. Sylvester Stallone starred alongside Norris in The Expendables 2 and shared a photo of their time on set. I had a great time working with Chuck. Oh, wait, hold on. Adrian, I had a great time working with Chuck. Thanks, Sylvester. He was all-American in every way. Great man, and my condolences to his wonderful family. Oh, Jean-Claude Van Damme also took to Instagram. Deepest condolences of the passing of my friend. I can't do a Jean-Claude Van Damme accent. The deepest condolences. He's kind of like French, Brazilian. What's he sound like? What's up, Shiva? We knew each other from my early days, and I always respected the man he was. My heart and prayers are with him and his family. He will never be forgotten. President Trump reacted to Norris' death. Wow, a really good, tough cookie, Trump said. You didn't want to fight him. He was a great supporter. Wow, that's bad. That's too bad. So, R.I.P. Chuck. Here's Chuck saying some stuff. Inspirational stuff from Chuck.
You know, I do a lot of lecturing with underprivileged kids, a lot of young kids. And the basic philosophy that I give them is, I use myself as an example. Here I was, a kid who grew up non-athletic, never excelled in any American sports. Right. And I become a world karate champion. A kid who was extremely shy and timid and very, very introverted. And now I'm an actor. You know? And you think, my God, how could he do these things? And I said, the formula for what I went through and how I was able to do this is that we all have basically two paths that we can follow in our life, a negative and a positive path. And what that means, Dennis, is in the negative side of it is that you feel in yourself, I can't do this, I can't do that, I can't accomplish anything. I was born poor, I was in the ghetto or the backwoods of Oklahoma like I was, so I just didn't get the right card, so I'm going to always be a failure. Now, if I want to get high, I'll take drugs. If I want to escape from the problems of everyday life, I'll just go and get drunk. Of course, the end result of all this is total disaster and a complete unhappiness. But just by changing your attitude and setting goals, having a direction, and setting a specific goal and getting that goal vividly in your mind, and then having the determination to stick with it long enough. That's where most people fail, like you say, is that any goal that you want to accomplish, there are going to be obstacles in the way trying to stop you to get there. So you've got to force yourself to overcome these different obstacles. But that's an excitement and a high that you can never get with drugs, because with drugs you go up and down. But with this type of excitement, it's a continuous thing. And then if you'll study or train accordingly, there's very few things you cannot accomplish.
Baby, keep it real with me. Where you at with your One Piece?
What the heck is this? Facebook is tripping. Yeah, it's with your One Piece. All right. Let's look at some. Say Trump, Chuck Norris. What? I did say Trump and Chuck Norris. What the? 102 Chuck Norris jokes to celebrate the ultimate badass. Some roundhouse kick jokes. In the beginning, there was nothing. Then Chuck Norris roundhouse kicked nothing and told it to get a job. Chuck Norris once roundhouse kicked someone so hard that his foot broke the speed of light. That's not a good one. Chuck Norris doesn't strike gold. Gold is the byproduct of Chuck Norris roundhouse kicks. There was better ones the other day. Chuck Norris appeared in the Street Fighter 2 video game, but was removed by beta testers because every button caused him to do a roundhouse kick. When asked about this glitch, Chuck Norris replied, "That's no glitch." Mission Impossible was originally set in Chuck Norris's house. Chuck Norris is able to slam a revolving door. Chuck Norris plays Jenga with Stonehenge. He can dribble a bowling ball. Who's got Chuck Norris jokes? When the boogeyman goes to sleep every night, he checks his closet for Chuck Norris. The flu gets a Chuck Norris shot every year. Freddy Krueger has nightmares about Chuck Norris. When Chuck Norris plays dodgeball, his balls dodge him. The balls dodge him. Wow. Aliens are real. Aliens are real. They're just hiding from Chuck Norris. That's not good. The fake aliens are coming, and now that Chuck Norris is gone, then we're in trouble. Chuck Norris does not get frostbite. Chuck Norris bites frost. Chuck Norris wrecked his bicycle and skinned the sidewalk with his knee. The sun has to wear sunglasses when Chuck Norris glances at it. There's no theory of evolution, just a list of creatures Chuck Norris allows to live. Chuck Norris once climbed Mount Everest in 15 minutes, 14 of which he was building a snowman at the bottom. Then he proceeded to roundhouse kick. Chuck Norris found the last digit of pi. Chuck Norris can divide by 0. So he's also good at like a math expert. Chuck Norris tears cure cancer. Too bad he's never cried. I don't know if that joke goes over too well. What was the cause of his death? Oh, this isn't going to tell me. This is just Trump tweeting about it. When Chuck Norris uses the internet, he can skip ads whenever he wants. Ads are not able to skip Chuck Norris. The Loch Ness Monster claims to have seen Chuck Norris. When Thanos snapped his finger, he disappeared. Chuck Norris doesn't like snapping. Chuck Norris knows Victoria's Secret. Oh, snap. He can speak Braille. Death once had a near Chuck Norris experience. Chuck Norris can strangle you with a cordless phone. On the seventh day, God rested. Then Chuck Norris took over. Chuck Norris can touch MC Hammer. And he can see John Cena. He once bowled a perfect game with a marble. Chuck Norris was bitten by a king cobra, and after 5 days of excruciating pain, the cobra died. Chuck Norris' email address is gmail@chucknorris.com. That was pretty good. Okay. Never blinked in his entire life. Never. The Swiss Army uses Chuck Norris knives. All right. Well, R.I.P. Chuck. Everybody loved Chuck. Everybody loved Chuck Norris. And that's all I got for the news. It's not even 7 o'clock yet. I'm going to run out of content today. We're going to have to spend a while watching Afroman videos. That's what we'll do. Give me 1 second. This is so funny. Okay, let's do Reels and Rapid Fire. This is where we got our pop culture news. Because it's not like really big news, but it is funny and entertaining. But first, before we get to Afroman, we've got some funny reels to watch. I don't know why I can't play them in full screen. Oh, there we go. This is This is what DEI looks like. This is DEI. You ready?
145 kilos on this occasion to solidify that position on the...
Allah!
Start. Rack.
You went down an inch. She didn't even, she went down a little bit and her chest went up and touched it with her big old jihadi titties. Was that too far? Let's see that again. This is DI. She's got an Olympic burqa on. She says, Allah! Allah! Akbar. She had to leave out the Akbar part.
To solidify that position.
She drops the bar an inch. Allah! Allah. Go.
Start. Rack.
That doesn't count, big girl.
She's going for...
I'm not having it. I'm not having none of that. I disavow. Disavow. Let's listen to Trump answering some questions about Iran.
Are you rethinking the United States' relationship with NATO, possibly getting out?
Oh, this is when he threatens to leave NATO. He says, "I don't need Congress to do it." They say he does, so maybe he does. We'll see. He could try, right? Might as well give it a shot. Try to set some precedents here.
In NATO, that we spend trillions of dollars on NATO. Think of it, trillions over the years, many trillions of dollars. It's one of the reasons we have deficits and we help other countries. And when they don't help us, I mean, it's certainly something that we should think about. I don't need Congress for that decision. As you probably know, I can make that decision myself. I'd work with some very smart people. And I'd always deal with Congress anyway, but I don't need Congress for that decision. But, you know, when you say rethink, I have nothing currently in mind, but I will say that I'm not exactly thrilled when we help them with Ukraine. Look, Ukraine would have been over in one day if we didn't help. Frankly, Ukraine would have been over in the first day. They had the best equipment in the world. It was our equipment given by Sleepy Joe Biden. No charge, no charge. Hundreds of billions of dollars of the best equipment in the world, no charge. I will say
they got it for free.
I'm not happy about it.
So he's threatening he could leave NATO without congressional approval. And the media disagrees. Let's see what this is. Oh, so this is just some fire bars I found. Fire bars, that's all this is. I'm going to play this guy because this is fire.
Yeah, look, tank all the way full. You finna get the horns if you fucking with a bull. Falling off, not an option. I've been popping my whole life. I was pretty popular in school. I'm a fool fixing up a plate of gabagool. I don't do sitting still, girl, I gotta move. Everything you do is dubious. I'm doodling while doing this. Look, I just did a drawing of you. Ooh. Pardon, I barged into your apartment and didn't bargain. That's probably why your dog keep barking. Mashed up like COVID. I speak often, so keep caution, cause you don't wanna see me coughing. Coughing stacked up, the cards are in. I'm cold as Colorado, chilling in the cardigan. If you start with him, you need carbon skin. Armstrong win, the Saints go marching in. Let's go out on a limb and just look at what we're dealing with. It's okay, you can linger for a little bit. I'm living, they loving me. I know they're listening, cause now my uncle see me. They're like, boy, you been killing it. I feel inhibited and different, cause I don't give a shit. I'm sitting in my room, it wasn't me, it was a riddle. And I hope they feel this shit in every bone and every ligament. I lied about the game before I put it in, I'm looking at it. Sorry, I'm in a mood. I'm all fueled up, now I'm acting like a fool. This G5 finna fly right by you. This a tongue twister, put your right hand on blue. I'm ready for round two, I ain't rude, it's just nothing left to prove. Monkey see, monkey do, make a man, what's the move? I'm a man of my word and a man on the moon. I've been running this shit, I don't run out of fuel.
I don't know what the fuck y'all gonna do if I don't run out of fuel.
I don't run out of fuel.
Let's get the fuck out of you.
Anyway, fire bars. Fire bars. Now let's see some guys just squirting people with water guns in the hood. This is dangerous.
What up, though? Bang, 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 bang. Sorry to do this to your cute ass, but sorry. Get
nuts. Fly out. 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 Hey, put that cigarette out.
I think he's got milk in it in some of them too.
That name Slickback. Share your Arizona with me, huh? You ain't want to share your Arizona with me, huh? Yeah, yeah. You don't see this person walking? Hey, I got a couple dollars for y'all. You're welcome. You're welcome. Y'all have a good day. All right. Bang, 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 bang. Ink, pink,
dude, somebody's gonna get killed doing this. It'd be funny if it was a white guy. But he's a black guy and he's doing drive-bys on black people with a water gun. I don't know. You're gonna get shot, buddy.
It's not, booty far out.
It's not safe.
I'm sorry, but I love y'all. Shut up. Hey, kill it. Get your ass in the house.
Get your ass in the house.
Get your ass back. I don't want them gloves. I don't want them gloves. Get your ass back, boy. Motherfucker.
Motherfucker. Damn. That's dangerous. I don't know if I'd recommend that. I don't know what hood they're in. Okay, I don't know if this is AI. It says police find YouTube watch farm setup. And I definitely believe this could be real, but it might be AI. I don't know.
São centenas. Dados no YouTube, é uma fazenda de visualização. Quem montou isso aqui gastou uma fortuna. A gente precisa chamar o pessoal da inteligência agora.
Or they made this is not American police.
O celular até o teto.
Parece uma colmeia.
Vai dar trabalho. Olha isso. Meu Deus do céu.
Crazy.
São centenas.
Dados no YouTube, é uma
It's like a ViewBot server. It could definitely be real. I don't know if that is real, but it definitely could be. All right. Let's move on.
So the reason for the stop is because
Justin Timberlake caught a DUI. He was fighting hard to keep these out of the news. We're going to end with Afroman, and we'll spend a good chunk of time on that. There's a lot of funny stuff there. He wanted to keep these hidden. And you know, in the roadside incident, all that stuff, it's not so bad. But once they get to the jail, he starts saying some stuff that's kind of dumb, which is probably why he wanted to keep it hidden.
you're keep veering off to the left, and then you're not stopping at the stop signs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you're drunk as shit, JT. JT, you drunk, buddy. I figured that out in about 3 seconds.
Is your vehicle? Whose vehicle is it?
It's just a rental.
It's a rental? Okay.
He might be on a little Fenty, too. He's trying to keep his eyes open.
Do you have any registration with it? Do you know if they can put it in the glove box?
Let me check.
How long are you renting it for?
Just for a couple of days.
What are you visiting?
Yeah, I'm on tour.
What are you doing?
I'm on the...
Some secret, special secret, top secret, hard to explain things. He doesn't want to say who he is because he'd rather, this not, he knows it's going to go public already. And he doesn't want to say his name.
World tour.
A world tour?
A what?
A world tour.
A world tour.
Hard to explain.
It's hard to explain what I do on my world tour. What do you mean it's hard to explain? You sing songs. You bring in sexy back. You dancing.
World tour. I'm Justin Timberlake.
I'm Justin Timberlake.
What's your name?
He even said his own name drunk. I'm Justin Timberlake. That's who I am.
Justin Timberlake.
You are Justin Timberlake?
Yeah.
You have a license?
He didn't want to do the name drop, but he had to do the name drop. You are gonna have to give up your name at some point anyway, JT. Sorry to tell you.
License with you?
Yeah, I do.
And then when we do this, just like you're doing right now, arms, feet together, arms by your side. You're doing it just now. I'm just going to re-explain it before we continue, okay?
It's got Florida plates on his car, but I thought this happened in Tennessee.
For side feet together, and then you're going to keep your head straight and just keep your head straight. Only follow with your eyes, okay?
Okay.
You understand that? All right.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So left foot on the line. Left foot on the line first. And then
Oh, they didn't show the part where he gets a little tiffy with the officer. He's like, he says, you could use this line or this line. And Justin's like, well, which line would you want me to use? And the cop says, whichever you want. And Justin's like, no, whatever you want. It's whatever you want.
you're going to put your right foot in front of your left, stay just like that. Okay? You're going to be heel to toe like this. Heel to toe. Up. Put your left foot on the line. Yep. You're going to have your right foot in front of your left heel.
Dude, he couldn't dance his way down that line? I'm bringing yeah. You might let me watch the line. He can't walk a line. How you gonna tell me JT? Yeah, well, it is right. That's why I'm saying it. That's why it must have Florida plates. I think they're in Tennessee, and that's why, because it's a rental. Still, usually, like at the rental car place. Well, I don't know. Maybe not at the airport. If you go to like a rental car place, most of them are from within your state. The rental cars, at least the ones I've been to.
So.
Dude, he can't bring walking back. Come on, JT, you about to go bye. I'm locked up. That's not his song. That's Akon. He's about to make the remix to Locked Up.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to put our left foot on the line first. Put your right foot in front of your left, heel to toe. And you can stay just like that, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So this is going to be a series of 9 heel to toe steps. I will demonstrate this like you're doing right now. Like this. 1, 2, 3, all the way up to 9. Followed by a series of small steps around. 1, 2, 3, all the way up to 9 back. This is going to be heel to toe, so you're going to be clicking your heels as you're going, arms by your side.
You should know how to click your heels, Justin. Isn't that like a dance expression? I think it's funny that the way he said you can click your heels. Do a dance move, Justin. Come on, you can't walk in a straight line when you're drunk. You can't tell me you never performed drunk before.
While you're doing this, you're going to look down at your toes.
Guys, I'm just following my friends back to my house. I'm not like
drunk
doing anything. I'm just following my friends back to my house.
Yeah, you're just driving while you're drunk.
Sure.
Oh, here's where.
And then just walk. I'm sorry.
Here. Ready? Ready?
I'm a little nervous.
Left. Right foot in front. You're gonna look down. Ready? 1, 2, 3,
Got you.
4. Like that, okay? Hang on. Let him tell you when to go. Let him tell you when to go. He's gotta tell you when to start, okay?
Sorry.
No, you're good. Don't worry about it.
Sorry.
No, I want to make sure.
Sorry.
We want to make sure you do this right.
Right foot in front of your left.
He's gonna tell him.
Perfect. Yep.
Imaginary line you make, that's the line you're gonna walk.
1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000.
I remember just.
He didn't tell you to stop, dumbass. He got bored. Dude, I would try to count. I've done this before, but if I ever had to do one again, I would try to count really fast because I'd be like, what's the record? What's the highest anybody's ever gotten to? And I'm going to just be like, 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000, 6, 1,000, 7, 1,000, 8, 1,000, 9, 1,000, 10, 1,000, 11, 1,000, 12, 1,000, 13, 1,000, 14, 1,000. I'm going to try to get the highest record.
Continue, yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Right, gotcha.
Yeah, he's sloshed. He's
1,
gone.
1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000.
Come on, you're a dancer.
5 1,000.
You keep stopping. He didn't tell you to stop. You're a dancer. Come on. When I used to do Tai Chi, I could stand on one foot in like a weird crane pose forever. I could just do it nonstop. Never have to use another foot again. I could live with one foot. I could just hop around, do ninja kicks with one foot. This guy can't even stand on one foot for 5 seconds.
You want me to
And he's a professional dancer.
keep going?
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, until he says stop.
Okay. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 5 1,000.
All right, that's all good. All right.
By the way, these are like really hard tests.
Yeah, these are really
so the way
tough.
this device works, you just put your lips over it and you blow into it like you're blowing a balloon. No?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. At this point, based upon the observations, you're under the arrest for suspicion of driving while intoxicated. That's what I would do.
I think he's already in handcuffs. Oh no, now he's about to be in handcuffs.
Come on, man. Like, I'm just following my friends home.
It's too late.
All right. Just turn around for me, please.
Bye, bye, bye.
All right. I'll take you right on.
Where's his friend? This one's not showing everything. Oh wait, here comes the friend. The friend shows up. He's got a drunk, and also the cops are. I guess she was in the passenger seat of the car. The cops are like, "You look fine. You can drive home." No, she doesn't. She looks just as. You think they weren't drinking together? He's taking her home. She looks just as drunk as him. She's so pissed. She's like, "Damn it!" And they're like in like bumfuck Tennessee. Like, I don't even know what he's doing out here. It's the middle of nowhere. If you watch the full video, whenever they look around, it's like some back like wooded neighborhood. This girl thought she was about to bag JT. She was going back to the crib, had a few drinks with JT. He's taking her back to the rental spot. She thought she was gonna bag JT. And she didn't get to. But she comes out of the car and she's like, "Can I just drive him home? Can I just drive him home? Don't take him to jail. He's Justin Timberlake. Come on, he's Justin Timberlake. I'm trying to go home with Justin Timberlake right now." And the cops are like, "You look fine. You can drive his car back so we don't have to tow his car." She does not look fine.
9-7 headquarters, 132, 192.
At this point,
I know my hair sucks here, but like I usually look good.
So at this point,
Yeah, that's the first thing you say to a cop who's arresting the dude that you're trying to sleep with. You walk up to the cops and you say, "I know my hair sucks, okay? I usually look good." No, bitch, you drunk too.
he's coming with us. Okay.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No,
She's got
why?
gum. She's got gum in her mouth. Oh, why are you taking Justin Timberlake to jail?
He's being arrested for intoxicated.
Stop it.
DWI. Yes.
No way.
Yes.
Don't say it.
Yes. He's coming back with us. Okay. So you're okay to drive. Okay. I don't see any. Your eyes look perfectly fine. Your speech isn't slurred.
You're
you're
arresting Justin Timberlake right now?
Yeah.
Stop it.
Yes.
Why?
He was driving drunk.
Okay. All right. Just take a seat.
She says, "Haven't you ever heard bye, bye, bye or sexy back? You can't let him go just for that?" Yeah, she's drunk as shit too.
Right now, he's under arrest
Under arrest?
for driving while intoxicated.
Stop it. Justin Timberlake's under arrest. Can you help me, please? Can we do anything? Can you please stop it? I'll do anything.
No,
That's you can't be wheeling and dealing with the officer. "What do you mean by anything, miss?" Because I could think of some crazy things.
I mean, it is what it is at this point, okay?
Well, you can't, like, put him in jail.
He's going to be held for the night.
I
and then
can't take him home?
He's arraigned for the morning.
There has to be a moment of talking.
No. Not anymore.
Please help me!
Not anymore.
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
This
Can
is,
I?
This is the registration of the vehicle. Just make sure it stays with the vehicle, okay?
I don't know why
I
this
have
part's
his phone.
blurred.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can you guys please just do me a favor? Because you loved bye, 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 or
I'm
like
happy-
sexy back.
so- I'm
Like, do
happy-
me one favor. Let me ask him if he wants me to give him his phone.
Come on, officer. Didn't you like NSYNC when you were a young boy? They're like, "We don't even know who Justin Timberlake is. Is this guy like important or something?" I'm sorry. I wasn't listening to NSYNC when I was in middle school. I was, though. I did like bye, bye, bye. Bye, bye, bye. I was into it. You know why? Because all the girls liked NSYNC. So you got to like know a little bit of NSYNC. You know? So that you can get in with the ladies. That's why I read Twilight. True story.
Yeah. I mean,
This is insane.
So it's not going to be a long thing. I'll let you walk up real
Please.
Okay, so my partner here, I don't know the details, obviously. I wasn't the one to...
Oh, I haven't seen this yet. I've seen all that stuff, but I haven't seen this yet. But apparently, at some point, he says something about being white. And they're like, that's why he didn't want this to come out. He starts joking about, oh, you're doing this to me because I'm white. Or something.
Stop to. My partner here observed you. Some kind of
Yeah, you seem okay. She's like,
traffic stop. Believed you have impairment.
she's like, these idiots. And then they let her drive his car home. I would have just, they could have got two in one night. They just, as soon as she gets behind the wheel and starts driving, whoop, whoop. Just kidding. You do seem pretty impaired. Gotcha, bitch.
Did a series of routine tests on you, right? Field sobriety tests, okay? You performed poorly on those, okay? Based off of his observations, you are intoxicated.
Okay.
So you were under arrest for DWI, okay?
He's looking old.
Okay.
Okay, awesome. All we're asking is if you understand what was just read to you.
Yeah, I hear you.
Perfect.
And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna reread this again. We're gonna go through the rest of it, but at this
No,
at
I
this
got
point,
you. I got you.
At this point, it asks for initials. If you don't want to initial, you're not required to. You can't be forced to. And then I will read the rest of it. Okay? Will you initial or no?
No.
Okay.
No.
I'll read the rest of it for you.
Like.
Now, do you consent or refuse to the chemical test?
No, I'm not doing the chemical test. Like, guys, I don't mean no harm. Like,
You're in jail. I think if you refuse the breathalyzer and you refuse all the tests and stuff, it's easier to beat the DUI in court. But what they'll end up doing is they'll suspend your license instantly for like 6 months, which is the time that it's going to take you to go through court anyway for it. So if you need your ability to drive while you're fighting the charges in court, you have to blow. But if you blow, you're not going to beat the charges in court. So it's like a catch-22. You either sacrifice not having a car while you fight it in court, and then you can get it dropped if you don't blow, because you could challenge the test results, or you could say the road was crooked, or you were sleepy or something like that. And then you can beat the charges, but that whole time you automatically aren't going to have a license until you beat the charges. And if you don't beat the charges, then you're going to be screwed anyway. So most people will just blow so they don't have their license instantly suspended. And that way they can continue driving until, if it's their first DUI, then and they're guilty, then they might get a little short suspension. Second DUI, it'll be longer. Some states, if you get 3 DUIs, you go to prison.
I understand. We believe you to be...
Or a permanent... I think in Florida, if you get your 3rd DUI is a permanent license ban. You never get your license back after your 3rd DUI. In some states, you can go to prison for a certain number of DUIs. And some states are more lax on it. But yeah, it's like a catch-22 of whether you should blow or not. He probably is making the better idea here to not blow. And then hopefully he's got a good lawyer team that can get the charges dropped later. And then he doesn't have a license for that time period. Whatever, he has drivers. He can get Ubers. Should have got an Uber tonight.
okay.
And operating a motor vehicle, right?
Okay, but I don't mean no harm.
I didn't say you did, right? Everyone makes a mistake or two in their life, right? You had too much to drink, you drove the car, right?
Okay.
It's whatever, I'm not here to judge you. We got a job today.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate your understanding.
By the way, I appreciate that you're doing that.
By the way, I am playing this footage from Fox Local News. I am not playing this from TMZ. I know that's probably why they have it blurred, actually, is because TMZ is Jewy as all get out with their content. They'll strike every channel that uses it. They bogarden. So I think maybe that's why Fox has it blurred, because you can find this footage not blurred from TMZ.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah. What was the
And now it's not blurred.
What was the traffic violation I missed?
I observed you.
Just so I know for future reference.
I observed you failing to fully stop at the stop sign, and then while you were driving, you failed to keep right on numerous occasions. So you were very.
Wait, start over? Sorry.
So
one more time.
You failed to stop at the stop sign, and then while you were operating the motor vehicle, you failed to keep right on your side of the roadway, and you continuously moved off and veered to the left of the roadway.
Okay, well, I was just following my friends.
Okay, yeah, I understand, but we are where we are right now, okay?
You boys treat me like I'm a criminal.
You are a criminal, dumbass. You're getting arrested.
I don't want to say that because, I mean, you're being arrested, so for a misdemeanor DWI, I don't have to call people names, Mr. Timberlake, but which is the situation that we're in, unfortunately, okay? I'm trying my best to treat you like anybody else, okay? I appreciate your cooperation.
Yeah.
He doesn't think he is anybody else. I'm not anybody else. I'm Justin Timberlake. I'm the guy who brought sexy back. Ayo Technology. I got a song with 50 Cent. I got like 3 songs with 50 Cent.
Most people, a lot of people don't cooperate like this, so it goes a long way in my book. I appreciate it.
Hey, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, happy to answer anything I can.
Is this the normal process?
Yeah, everything is pretty standard. Nothing of the ordinary. We do this for everyone that gets arrested for DWI.
I'll be back in 2 seconds.
Is there anything specifically about it you are wondering, or just...
No, I just wondered, like you really cuff people up and like...
Yeah, I mean, you're in our custody. We have to make sure that people who we lock up here don't leave. You know, you can't just leave. We got to process you, everything like that. Your safety, our safety, things like that. It's just standard protocol.
Gotcha. I appreciate you boys for doing your job, man.
I appreciate that you understand
Hold on.
what we got to do our thing.
Did he say the white boy thing?
Just
No, I just wondered, like...
Sorry, guys.
Is there anything specifically about it you are wondering, or just...
No, I just wondered, like you really cuff people up and like...
Yeah, I mean, you're in our custody. We have to make sure that people who we lock up here don't leave. You know, you can't just leave. We got to process you, everything like that.
Yeah, you think we have a table with chains attached to it for no reason? You think we just built this table for you, Justin?
Your safety, our safety, things like that. It's just standard protocol.
Gotcha. I appreciate you boys for doing your job, man.
I appreciate that you understand that we got to do
I
our thing.
appreciate you boys for doing your job. I had one martini and I followed my fucking friends home. And...
You had more than one martini, JT. JT, let's be real. You had more than one martini, my boy.
I appreciate you boys for doing your job. Yeah.
Just look it over real quick before we sign.
They could have just been blurring it, I guess, because paperwork, but there wasn't no paperwork showing that whole white.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, man.
Okay, that was pretty good. That's pretty good. He's looking at the paperwork and he says, "White, white." I'm not white.
So you're being held for the night, and then
JT looking rough. Okay, that wasn't that bad. But the headlines are like, Justin Timberlake jokes about being white. This is why he didn't want the videos revealed. He tried to keep these. He tried to do motions and stuff to suppress this for a long time.
in the morning is the Uranian. So in the morning, usually around 9:30.
All night?
Because this is from 2024. July 2024. So he kept it out of the limelight. Nobody was talking about this or had this video for almost a year.
It might not be this one. You might be over at the other one, and they actually have blankets for you.
You guys are wild, man.
And again, like I said, you can make a phone call if you would like, the attorney and things like that. You're allowed to call right now if you wish, or you can call later.
Yeah, at any point you want to make a phone call, let us know.
Yeah.
All right.
You are entitled to have phone calls.
Sometimes baby steps turn out to be giant leaps.
So, my partner...
So I just have more of those.
Boys treat me like I'm a criminal.
I don't have to...
Anyway, so
Tonight's
that's
video Justin Timberlake fought to keep private.
That's the whole video. Let's see what they're saying about it.
Is trending. It shows his arrest for drunk driving on New York's Long Island 2 years ago.
So the reason for the stop is because...
So it's New York's Long Island. What the heck did I think? He's from Tennessee. Maybe his ID was out of Tennessee. I don't know. Florida license on his rental car. He's from Tennessee. He's in New York, in Long Island.
You keep veering off to the left, and then you're not stopping at the stop.
We already saw
Then
this.
stumbles during a sobriety test on camera. An officer later handcuffs Timberlake for suspicion of drunk driving. Then a woman there with Timberlake spoke up.
Justin Timberlake's under arrest. Can you help me, please? Can we do anything? Can you please stop it? I'll do anything.
Timberlake later jokes with the arresting
I'll do anything. I'll suck you off right now.
Officer at the police station. Prosecutors eventually dropped the DWI charge, allowing Timberlake to plead guilty to a lesser charge. Earlier this month, the star sued the Village to block the release of that body cam video that you just saw. Friday, his lawyers and the Village agreed to its release.
Yep, they got you. Is that Vince McMahon body cam? All right, enough about JT. Let's move on to the funniest part of the show. So Afroman, I believe some years ago, had his door kicked in by the police. They raided him for basically no reason. He had some pot, and they took some money from him. I forget how much. They took a couple $1,000, and he got most of it back eventually. I think they took a gun from him. Finally, he got the stuff back, but he didn't get back $400, and he didn't get back his lemon pound cake. They were eating his pound cake. They kicked in his door waving a 4-4. So he wasn't happy about this. So he started making songs about everybody in the police department, playing videos from his CCTV cams, and they sued him. They sued him for defamation. They said he's hurting their reputation because he's making songs saying, so-and-so, I banged your wife, and so-and-so's a fat ass who ate all my pound cake, and then he's like exposing all of the problems in their police station. Like one of the officers crashed into a person's car once, and he's putting it all on the internet, and they sue him. And spoiler alert, he won the case. Showed up to court wearing all American flag gear. Based. Let's read from WLWT 5. This is NBC News out of outside of Chicago, I think, Western Union, Ohio. If you feel like you haven't heard from Afroman in a long while, or maybe ever, prior to his recent Adams County civil trial, you're not alone. Afroman, whose real name is Joseph Foreman, released the first album in his career in 1998, where he would later find breakout success with his hit song, Because I Got High. Because I got high, because I got high, la-da-da-da. However, after that, Afroman's new music would largely go on to find success among only a more limited audience, with the singer opting after 2004 to publish his music independently. Yeah. Every now and then a song would get through, and you're like, that song's a banger. That's Afroman. We had Afroman on some mixtapes when we were kids. Palmdale was great. Dirty rap songs. Stop and hit the bone like Cheech and Chong. Sell tapes from here to Hong Kong. That's Afroman. Now, years later, Afroman has popped squarely back into the center of the national spotlight amid his civil trial with Adams County Sheriff's deputies. The long-awaited trial stems from a search warrant that was served on his Greater Cincinnati home in August 2022, so like 3 years ago, for alleged drug trafficking and kidnapping by the singer. He said they didn't find no kidnapping victims and they didn't find no drug. They found a little weed. Despite the heavily armed police response that resulted in destruction to the singer's home during the raid, police ultimately admitted that no evidence of either of the alleged crimes was found in the search, forcing officers to drop the case against him. In response, Afroman almost immediately released an array of songs mocking sheriff deputies over the raid, some directly by name, while using home security camera footage to highlight certain moments of the raid in his music videos for the songs. As a result, Adams County Sheriff's deputies soon filed a civil lawsuit against Afroman in return, with deputies alleging that he was actively harassing them and invading their privacy with the release of the music. And in the trial, he's playing the songs for him. I'm going to try to find some clips of that. It's so funny. These songs are so funny. He's got songs of him walking to court, filming the music video. He's got interviews with his lawyer in the music videos. After a brief 3-day trial this week, jurors ultimately ruled in favor of Afroman after the singer's attorney successfully argued that his songs were lawfully protected speech under the First Amendment. He did the one dude, he fucked his wife. And then they're like, well, did he have sexual relations with your wife? And the officer's like, I don't know. My wife's a whore. Maybe she did. I think the funny part is maybe Afroman did bang his wife. And he knows about it, and he doesn't want to lie on stand because he doesn't, he knows, but he doesn't want to know. And so he's like, oh, I don't know. You really want to go there? Afroman is the real one for sure. While Afroman has repeatedly noted that the raid and trial have been prolonged personal nuisance for him recently, at least when it comes to his music career, data shows that his Adams County trial may have unexpectedly been the best thing to happen to him in years, in introducing and reintroducing a wide array of new listeners to him. On March 16th, the day of Afroman's trial began, data shows that one of the main songs at the center of his civil trial in Adams County, Lemon Pound Cake, had just over 2,000 daily Spotify streams. So let's listen to Lemon Pound Cake. That's the first one. I want to play them in order here. We're not going to... Well, it's 3 minutes. We can listen to the whole thing. I got time to kill.
The Adams County Sheriff kicked down my door. Then I heard the glass break. They found no kidnapping victims. Just some lemon pound cake. Mama's lemon pound cake. It tastes so nice. It made the sheriff wanna put down his gun and cut him a slice. Of what? Of what? Lemon pound cake. He wanna put down his glide. Lemon pound cake. Trending on.
This is not the good one. There's one that has a video for it. Official music video. Here we go.
The Adams County Sheriff kicked down my door. Then I heard the glass break. They found no kidnapping victims. Just some lemon pound cake. Mama's lemon pound cake. It tastes so nice. It made.
Look at these suits. He's in court with a giant weed leaf on his ring finger. Dude, he's got drip. Afroman got drip.
The sheriff wanna put down his gun.
Look at that chain.
And cut him up.
His chain is just a giant nug of bud. And it's gold. A golden nug of bud.
A slice. Of what? Of what? Lemon pound cake. He wanna put down his glide. Lemon pound cake. Trending on TikTok. Lemon pound cake. He's a family guy. Lemon pound cake.
Look at all the girls singing along to this song. These are the Cincinnati Afroman fans. That girl was thick, and she's like, lemon pound cake. You know, she would love some lemon pound cake. Oh, what happened?
Because he got hot. Lemon pound cake, pound cake. He's a Adams County sheriff. He's hungry and he's big as hell. He was sniffing for weed. Then he smelled another smell. What was that? Mama's lemon pound cake. It tastes so nice. It made the sheriff wanna put down his gun and cut him a slice. Of what? Of what? Lemon pound cake. He wanna put down his glide. Lemon pound cake. Trending on TikTok. Lemon pound cake. He's a family guy. Lemon pound cake. The munchies because he got high. Lemon pound cake. Pound cake. He sees my cake and my porno mag call boom boom.
My porno mag what? Anyway, so that's lemon pound cake. This is what he wore to the trial. Dude's a legend. Legend. Afroman is on trial for making fun of the cops who raided his house, and he's winning in every way that matters. Busted his door, driveway gate, a busted driveway gate, and $400 missing. They found nothing. That's lemon pound cake. Why are you disconnecting my camera? This is long. Where's the audio?
The British are coming, the British are coming. Hide your money, your kids and your woman. White supremacists on my premises. What is this? A racist feminist? Why you disconnecting my video camera? Why you disconnecting my video camera? Why you disconnecting my video camera? We ought to throw crooked cops in the slammer. Why you disconnecting my video camera? Why you disconnecting my video camera? Why you disconnecting my video camera? We ought to throw.
Dude, every wall in his house painted green. This guy's crazy.
Crooked cops in the slammer. August 21st was the day. The Adams County Sheriff destroyed my gate. They ran up my driveway with guns and hate to steal my funds. They just couldn't wait. I know you want me dead or in the slammers, but why you unhooking my video cameras? Rent a cops for rent. Digging in my pockets for lint. Unconfidential informant. False accusations on the warrant. Any pounds of weed in my custom suits. Any kidnapping victims in my gator boots. What do you see in my CDs? Look at the screen. Can you see these? What do you see in my CD books? You can't see me, but I can see you crooks. The British are coming.
He's still got giant CD books. That's how you know Afroman's a goat. He's just got books and books of CDs. They're checking his CD books. What is this, like a nosy parent?
The British are coming. Hide your money, your kids and your woman. White supremacists on my premises. What is this? A racist feminist? Why you disconnecting my video camera? Why you disconnecting my video camera? Why you disconnecting my video camera?
Look, he's got like no furniture. He's just got like old boom boxes sitting on the floor.
We ought to throw crooked cops in the slammer. Why you disconnecting my video camera? Why you disconnecting my video camera? Why you disconnecting my video camera? We ought to throw crooked cops in the slammer. Sheriff Snake, quadruple tank, TikTok famous, Officer Pound Cake, speculator, hater, any kidnapping victims in my refrigerator. Congratulations, TikTok star.
Any kidnapping victims in my refrigerator? God's looking for some snacks.
Now the world knows how stupid you are. Lucky you're a family guy. Got the munchies because you got high. You never catch white people breaking in my house, but you can traumatize me, my kids and my spouse. You can steal honest money from me, man. But you can't solve the murder in C, man. Mad because I'm black. Mad because I'm rich. Mad because I fucked your drug addict bitch. I came from LA and
there was some video footage there of something. Maybe he did have sex with one of the officer's wife. And there's video footage of
the
it.
whole city, seen your wife home drunk with my name on her titty. The British.
That's a girl. Was that her? Wait. The proof is on the internet. That's what he said.
Are coming, the British are coming. Hide your money, your kids and your woman. White supremacists on my premises. What is this? A racist feminist? Why you disconnecting my video camera? Why you disconnecting my video camera? Why you disconnecting my video camera? We ought to throw crooked cops in the slammer. Why you disconnecting my video camera? Why you disconnecting my video camera? Why you disconnecting my video camera? We ought to throw crooked cops in the slammer. I pay taxes, I work daily. I get rated by Beto Bailey, Randy Walters, Private Pile. I used to fuck his wife, doggy style. Fidel Castro, let's see. Duck Dynasty, Uncle Jesse, resource officer, receding hairline. Deputy dipshit, just can't find shit. Lieutenant Mona Lickum Low Lisa. And my ex-wife just like pizza.
Lick 'em down low, Lisa. He made a whole song about her.
Jealous of me and my log jam. That's why she disconnected my camera. Pubic hair, Paw Patrol. Bring back the money that you stole. I defund thee, refund me. Fuck you and King Kong Bundy. The British are coming, the British are coming. Hide your money, your kids and your woman. White supremacists on my premises. What is this? A racist feminist? Why you disconnecting my video camera? Why you disconnecting my video camera? Why you disconnecting my video camera? We ought to throw crooked cops in the slammer. Why you disconnecting my video camera? Why you?
This is a long ass song. Holy cow. Okay. I'm not going to listen to that whole long song. Will you help me repair my door? Randy Walters, son of a bitch, is a son of a bitch. This is the one where I think he says, Randy was not happy. I want to find where they play this whole song in court, and then they play Lick 'em Down Low Lisa for the other girl in court, and she's just crying the whole time. I'll play the funniest court moments here in a minute.
Randy Walters is the son of a bitch. Ooh, yeah, that's why I fucked his wife and got filthy rich. Ooh, yeah.
Randy, does your wife like them like Afroman flavor? She looked like she probably does.
Fix my dough. Stop stealing my dough. Stop disconnecting my video. Fix my dough. Stop stealing my dough. Stop disconnecting my video. Fix my dough. Stop stealing my dough. Stop disconnecting.
What is this video of her snipping these scissors? What is that from? Is that actual like surveillance footage? Oh, she looks into the camera and she does the scissors, like telling him she's about to cut his camera.
My video. Fix my dough. Stop stealing my dough. Stop disconnecting my video. If you're pressing charges, let me know. If there's no kidnap victims, let me go. Stop cutting off my video.
Did he make this with AI or does she actually do this in the video? That's crazy.
Into that unconfidential hole.
See, this picture is a picture of
crooked.
Is that dude's wife getting hit up on surveillance camera by Afroman? It might be, and that's why he, when they asked him if that was happening, he said, "I don't know. Let's not go there. I don't know." I think Afroman did bang his wife.
Popo Randy Walters is the son of a bitch. Yeah, that's why I fucked his wife and got filthy rich.
His songs are a little too long, though. They go on forever. This is a 6-minute song. The same thing.
My dough, fix my dough. Stop stealing my dough. Stop stealing my
What the hell? Well, you know, the longer you make the video, the more people will just let it play. This is like the viral answer he gave to one of the questions.
So what they did, searching your house, gave you the right to do everything you
Under
got.
the circumstance that I got freedom of speech, after they run around my house with guns and kick down my door, I got the right to kick a can in my backyard, use my freedom of speech, turn my bad times into a good time. Yes, I do. And I think I'm a sport for doing so, because I don't go to their house, kick down their doors, flip them off on their surveillance cameras, then try to play the victim and sue them.
You were at Lisa Phillips's deposition, correct?
Yes, sir.
In your lawyer's office.
Yes, sir.
Same office where you filmed part of that video last Friday.
Yes, sir.
And you saw how upset she was when she was answering your lawyer's questions about how this had affected her, right?
Yes, yes,
And you saw your attorney say, do we need to take a break?
yes,
And you saw her say, no, let's go on and get this over with.
yes, sir.
You saw all that.
Yes.
You knew she was upset.
Just like she knew I was upset when she was standing in front of my kids with an AR-15 with her hand around the trigger ready to shoot me. Just like she knew I was upset when she cut my cameras. But I'm not a person, she is. So I'm sorry for being a victim. Let's talk about the predators.
Okay. So you saw all that. You saw how upset she was. You heard the testimony about her children.
Why does he need to care that her feelings got hurt?
You heard the testimony at the depositions about Randy Newland's daughter who came home upset. You heard all that, but you're still posting stuff about
Yeah,
it.
because I understand it was Randy's fault and all of their fault for coming in my house in the first place. So if they hadn't have came to my house, their children wouldn't be saying nothing. None of this would be going home if they had did their research and did things right. So all of this is their fault. And now they want to sue me for their mistake.
Is there anything that could change your mind about what you're doing to these deputies?
Is there anything that can change my mind about the fact that they shouldn't have been at my house in the first place? Is there anything that can change my mind about how my money shouldn't have been touched in the first place? No.
That's all the questions I have. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Dude, he's killing it. He won the case, so deputies on the stand have not been as articulate. Afroman's defense attorney spent part of his cross-examination asking Sergeant Randy Walters whether being called a son of a bitch is a statement of fact or a statement of opinion. Are you the son of a bitch? Is this it? Are you actually a son of a bitch? Do you think that you resemble Gomer Pyle? Did he fuck your wife?
And when they call you a son of a bitch, that would be an opinion?
I'd say that would be an opinion.
Okay. Because there's no way we can prove whether you're a son of a bitch or not.
Nah, she's been dead for years.
I'm sorry. I am sorry about your mother on that. I am. But you would agree, though, that when someone calls someone a son of a bitch, it's not necessarily a statement of fact. It's more a statement of opinion or a description of a person.
Sure.
Okay. The same thing with being called, I think it's Gomer Pyle.
Yes.
Okay. No one would think you're Gomer Pyle from the movie?
Obviously, that's a character in a movie.
Yeah.
You dumbass.
But you're not that person.
No.
May sound stupid, but you've been a law enforcement officer for a long time, correct?
Yes.
You've been called many derogatory names, correct?
Over the years, yes.
You've been called a son of a bitch before, correct?
Not published, but yes.
Okay. You've been called other things even worse, correct?
I'm sure over the years I've been called many things.
It would be fair to say that during those years people probably said bad things about you and your family also.
You know, I honestly can't remember bad things being said to my family,
Okay.
but I can remember bad things being done to them.
Do you believe everything you read on the internet?
No.
Do you believe everything you read in the newspaper?
I hope this gets to the point where he asks him about his wife, and he's like, "Are you really gonna go there?" He's like, "Well, yeah." He's saying he slept with your wife. Do you know whether he has? And he's like, "I don't know."
No.
You probably tell your kids, don't believe everything you hear, right?
Especially now.
It doesn't have it. They don't have it. Let me see.
So what they did, searching your house, gave
So
you the right
you're
to do
claiming that
everything-
is the defamation statement is that he said he had sex with your wife.
Oh, here it is.
Yes.
And that's painted you in a false light.
It's caused tremendous pain in my life.
I'll get to that. We have to go through false light first. So does it paint you in a false light?
Yes, that my wife is cheating on me with Mr. Foreman.
But we all know that's not true, correct?
I don't know.
Whoa, shit.
But, like...
You lost. You just lost the case.
Posted that Lisa Phillips likes to have sex with other women. He used other words. She ate my ex-wife just like pizza. Pussy, 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 eating, blah, blah, blah.
Look at the lawyer. Pussy, 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 eating, blah, blah, blah. He ate my wife just like pizza.
It's the pizza. You know, she even ate the crust. You know, people think the pizza like far. Make
Called Officer Pound Cake by Mr. Foreman?
Multiple times.
You
You
are-
received hundreds of pound cakes at work from different people.
They're receiving pound cake. People are just sending them pound cakes.
Okay.
You know, he's eating all them pound cakes, though. He's eating them up. He said we've received hundreds of pound cakes at work.
Hey, just accept the you. What does lamb anything to each on track?
Okay. I don't want your commentary, bud. Sorry. This, I think, is why he's walking to court. He films this video.
Mine eyes seen the
Even the outside of his house is green. Everything's green.
Mine eyes seen the corruption of the Adam County cops, stealing money, stealing cake. When they make they traffic stops, first they screw you, then they sue you, play games and dismiss your claims. The proof's on the internet. Afroman will bring it to ya. Afroman is gonna do ya. Afroman is gonna screw ya. My proof's on the internet. Mine eyes have seen informants get busted with felonies. Tell the cops I'm a kidnapper and I sell a lot of keys. Raid my house and then get pissed, 'cause the dungeon don't exist. My proof's on the internet. Afroman will bring it to ya. Afroman is gonna do ya. Afroman is gonna screw ya. My proof's on the internet. My gate don't operate and my door is on the floor. My camera's disconnected. Lisa Phillips is a
whore.
Downtown they take.
Dude, I don't know if that's real or if he did that with AI. Did she really do this?
And my door. is on the floor. My camera's disconnected.
This part. Is this really her doing this? Or did he do this with AI?
Lisa Phillips is up. Downtown, they take my mama's lemon pound cake. My proofs on the internet. Afroman will bring it to ya. Afroman is gonna do ya. Afroman is gonna screw.
He's got an awesome piece of property. All them garages.
Ooh, yeah, my proofs on the internet. They vandalized my property, my money came up short. They disconnect my cameras because they are a poor sport. They're the predators and the victims, and they're suing me in court. My proofs on the internet. Afroman will bring it to ya. Afroman is gonna do ya. Afroman.
Yeah. And also, yeah, he's blowing up because of this. All these videos have millions of views. I want to find the girl crying while they played the song for her. Lick Down Low Lisa. Officer cries.
If you haven't been following what's been going on with the Afroman civil lawsuit trial, this situation is absolutely, I'm going to be honest, it's hilarious and it's insane. So Afroman, he is a rapper. He made some music. Check this out.
Do you solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? As this, you shall answer unto God.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. You can be seated.
Go ahead, Mr. Butler.
Thank you, Your Honor. Would you introduce yourself to the jury, please?
Lisa Phillips.
Lisa Phillips.
And Lisa, where do you live?
My name's Lisa Phillips. I'm a police officer.
Adams County.
How long have you lived in Adams County?
At least 24 years or so.
And what do you do for a living?
I'm a deputy sheriff.
When did you start your career in law enforcement?
2001.
And what were you doing at that time?
I graduated high school in 2000 and went to the police academy.
Well, what academy did you go to?
Greenfield Police Academy in Hillsborough.
And how long have you known you wanted?
Dude, they're saying Hillsborough and Brooksville. Those are Florida. Are they? They're not in Florida though. They're there in Ohio.
To be a police officer.
Since I was a kid.
What was your first
Here we go.
position then out of the academy?
Part-time at West Virginia Police Department.
And then when did you become, was your next job a deputy sheriff?
Yes, sir.
When did you start as a deputy sheriff?
September of 2002.
And do you have family here in Adams County?
Yeah. Yes.
Do you have a husband?
Yes, sir.
You have a child?
Yes, sir.
How old is your child?
She's 21.
Dang, she's getting upset
And did she go to
already.
school here in
Dang.
Adams County?
Yes, sir.
Do you have other family in the area?
I got grandma and cousins and family like that.
And did you ever serve as a school resource officer?
Yes, sir, I did.
Tell us about that.
I took the job full-time at the sheriff's office as a school resource officer. Is what I started off as, deputy
Dude, I don't know if that's a woman.
sheriff, school resource officer. Then was there for the kids, keep the kids safe, out of any kind of danger. I also was there for the kids, as far as, bonding with the kids, and keeping them, as far as like way of life. You don't need just you need somebody else to be there, Sometimes they need somebody to talk to. I did that quite a bit.
And did you sometimes greet the kids when they got dropped off at school?
In the morning, I directed traffic at the school.
And did you have occasion to know any of Mr. Foreman's children?
I just want to see when she starts crying.
Did you start becoming aware of things Mr. Foreman was posting about you on the internet?
Yes, sir, I did.
And what I'll do is when they play the music video, I'll play a little bit of the sound and then I'll mute it and actually skip through. So in case you guys haven't seen it, you'll get an opportunity to see it because it's crazy. It's, man.
We have some exhibits that we want to show you. Do you have them lined? Do you have them lined up, Natalie?
I haven't pulled up.
Okay.
No, they won't play.
Yeah. Let's go to the first one. Is that the order that we put them in? What we've marked as Exhibit 19.
She's getting emotional.
This looks like a post from September 17th, 2022. Was that shortly after the execution of the warrant?
That's the post say.
Can we blow it up just a little bit?
Adams, KKK County Sheriff Lieutenant Mona.
Okay, down.
We're gonna read it.
Near the bottom of that first paragraph, just go down a little bit more, right there. Has anybody in Adams County verified her vagina? If you haven't, you should, or she might. Oh.
Why did he just read that line? Wait. Stealing money, you'll disconnect your camera so they won't see the Adams County Sheriff stealing money and other things around your house, even possibly planting false kidnapping evidence. I used to speak to this lady when I dropped my kids off to school. I always wondered why she never spoke back, just looked at me with the same condescending C-U-N-T look you see in the picture. I spoke to her again at the metal detector in the Adams County Courthouse. Her voice was 3 octaves lower than mine. Has anybody in Adams County verified her vagina? If you haven't, you should, or she might. What?
Verified her vagina?
The guy just reads that last line. He doesn't read the whole message. He just reads, has anybody verified her vagina?
If you haven't, you should, or she might. Oh, whoop out something bigger than yours. If this lady is your friend, I wouldn't leave her alone in my house. Or I'll put it this way, if you leave and your video system is messed up, etc., etc. And then down below a little further, my name for this particular officer is Lieutenant Mona Lickumlow Lisa.
We're gonna make it, guys. We can do this.
When did you first see this posting, if you recall?
Shortly after the warrant.
Do you guys feel like that's enough for defamation? We're gonna get into more. Hold on.
That was...
No, he's just speculating on if she might have a penis. He's just speculating. She sounds like a man. You know, he called her Lickumlow Lisa. She might whip out something bigger than you. Don't leave her around your wife.
Over three and a half years ago.
Oh boy.
Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Let's go to the next one.
And she's still emotionally traumatized by it. Mona Lickumlow Lisa, full of shit Phillips.
I wonder if he's filed a lawsuit already.
And you see here, it says disconnect after stealing my money.
What's the number?
Sorry, exhibit plaintiff's 20, Your Honor. Thank you.
I mean, they did take his money and disconnect his
humiliating her,
cameras.
giving her mental stress, ridicule, and the loss of her reputation. She doesn't like being called Lieutenant Mona Lickumlow Lisa, full of shit Phillips, but she loves stealing money and disconnecting cameras of law-abiding, tax-paying citizens. That's March 25th of 2023.
I should not laugh.
Right?
I'll grow up one day, guys. I promise. Today's not that day.
Go to the next one. Which number is this?
Number 21 in the video.
Is this the song?
Lieutenant Lickumlow Lisa, stop looking at pussy back there. That's your problem. You always look at pussy and you don't even know how many pussies you've licked. You don't even know how many video cameras you've disconnected.
What number? That was 21?
Yes.
Sorry, guys. I'll have to bleep that out for the
video when it was posted?
Yes, sir.
Let's go to the next one.
But you're not going to have to bleep out where he said
I don't need to know as much as the record needs to know. I work with me here. Go with 22.
22.
I'm gonna mute it because no, this is real. I was gonna mute it for a minute just for copyright's sake.
Well, we already missed all that.
Was that the same one?
Afroman can take some of the money I make off this stream. Some of my $6.
Over again, or was that a different one?
That is number 22.
That's
the
22.
Same, yes.
Same one. All right.
All on YouTube. No, this is real. They got their feelings hurt.
Eat my ex-wife just like pizza. Is that what you understood that to say?
Just like pizza.
Let's go to the next one.
And she does she have an ex-wife? She probably did eat her ex-wife like pizza.
Crazy. I'm sorry, guys. This is a different video he posted. Hey, Afroman is a marketing genius. Shout out to him. He's went viral several times with several different videos.
Same thing on a different platform. Do you know what? Can you tell what platform that is?
Search YouTube.
And the other one was Instagram. But let's don't play it. Just pull it up. See if we can.
Number 22.
It's number 22. Yeah.
No, that's YouTube still.
That's YouTube.
Yes.
I'm just trying to figure out which two platforms. Were they both the same platform?
It's YouTube and Instagram, guys.
Do you want me to go to the next? Or both of those are both YouTube.
TikTok.
Oh, okay.
And then there's more exhibits of this.
Yes. I don't know why we had two of the same one, but I'm sorry.
Come on, counselor.
Let's go. Let's.
Can we stop here? So, for the record, are we saying that Exhibit 22 and Exhibit 23 are duplicates?
They are not
Yes.
duplicates. They are postings of the same video. One was posted on October 4th, 2022. One was posted on October 23rd, 2022. They were posted on his YouTube account on two separate occasions. One is like that.
Can we clear that up for the record, Your Honor?
I think we just did.
I
think we just did.
No, I.
The judge said, I think we just did. He posted it twice because it went viral. You know, you can just keep posting. Some people do that. They'll just get a viral short and they'll just post it like once a month.
Get it.
Yeah.
You're thinking like I'm thinking. Go ahead.
Thank you, Judge. Let's play the next exhibit.
24?
Yes. Exhibit 24.
That's on Instagram. Just got to mute it for copyright. Sorry, y'all.
When was that posted?
Wait till
Can
you see the
is that a different
YouTube
date?
video.
A lot of people have been playing the full songs.
Should have the witness testify, probably ideally.
It's
if we
September
can,
25th of 2022.
Okay. And is that a different?
It's on
that's a different date
Instagram,
from
guys.
the other two?
Yes.
Thank you. Next exhibit. Number
25.
Number 25.
It's the same clip over and over and over again.
Different date.
Did she disconnect this camera?
Whoops. Was that a different date? Well, it's not up there anymore, is it? Or
It is up there.
okay. Can you
October
tell,
4th,
Lisa?
2022.
Yes, sir. It's October 4th of 2022.
Thank you. Different date. Okay. Next exhibit.
These people don't know how to do their job.
All right. We have another video.
This is her disconnecting
to
the
do that?
camera.
Yes.
It's a tattoo.
All right, here we go. This is the music video.
Yes.
This is the full
we're gonna
video.
object to
This is the one I'm going to renew my objection on.
So don't play it. Just tell me what it is first. What is this?
This is a video that was posted, I believe, last Friday. Yes.
Your Honor,
This man
I
has
will
no
object
shame.
on this. The law has changed. As I said, in April of 2025, a new law was passed, an anti-SLAPP law, which would apply to this, and therefore would have a completely different standard of evidence, and we would renew our objection to it being admitted.
Play
Or
it.
even posted at this point.
He doesn't want to
No,
let
that
it
law
play
does
it.
not apply to this video or to this case, Judge.
Your Honor, that pertains to matters of public, for the press. It also covers artistic expression and stuff. Just to have no analysis is not an answer to the question. But I will renew it.
It's a really good objection, and I'll be consistent and overrule it.
Since he's going to mute it, I'll play it.
We'll play it. And
That's a legend.
number 26.
And this is not.
I'll try
I
to
apologize, Your Honor. It's
sync up the
34.
audio.
Sorry, we're out of order because of the way that they.
All right, let's actually skip ahead so you guys can see some of this music video. So this is an actual interview with Lisa. And now you see Afroman has a depiction of her in the same setup. I don't know how he did this, but this man,
he brought a camera into the lawyer's meeting with them, or he had his lawyer record it.
the way he set this up was absolutely amazing. So you can see this is the room where the interview took place, and I guess somehow they were able to get to the same location and have her stunt double at the same place. And
Here, I'll just play the song. This is a fake. This is not actually her. That is her.
Lick 'em low, Lisa. Came to town. She ate all the pussy all around.
Oh my God.
From Adams County to the 275. Lick 'em low, Lisa. Licking every pussy alive.
Look at these girls he's got in his video. They're just like very average chicks.
Lick 'em low.
Like this girl's kind of cute. This girl's kind of cute, and then the other two are like
Licking every
just average thick white girls.
pussy alive. Lick 'em low, Lisa. Lick 'em low, Lisa. Pussy like.
Whoa. Okay. Okay, she had clothes on under that. It just looked very that was very close.
Lisa, lick 'em low, Lisa. Pussy like.
Okay, I don't know.
Few octaves lower.
Okay, they keep showing that, and I'm scared because it looks like something that's really happening. I don't know. This is a 13-minute video. Yeah, they get pretty vulgar with that scene of the video.
Pizza. Sometimes she won't lick 'em low. Lisa, lick 'em low, Lisa. Pussy like pizza. Sometimes she won't lick.
I think it's about to. Okay, we don't get any of that for a little while.
Lick 'em low. Lisa, lick 'em low, Lisa. Pussy like pizza. Sometimes she won't lick 'em low. Lisa, lick 'em low, Lisa. Pussy like pizza. Sometimes she won't lick 'em low, Lisa. Full of shit Phillips. She'll pull your woman over, spread her legs and feel them lips.
What the heck? What the fuck is this? This is crazy. I just want to see when. Oh, he's got a. Oh,
Reclining, dancing in the driveway, singing how I lick pussy. I need to learn how to count how many pussies I've licked.
Oh my God.
You know, and this has made it on to where I have to swallow it because of you. Things that's being said. Are you Lieutenant Licking Low, Lisa Phillips, Pussy Licking Phillips? I'd like to go to Walmart and be called a guy because of your voice. Or asking if you got a pecker. How would you like that?
Do you have a pecker? We really gonna go there? I don't know. You really want to go there?
like a female or a guy asking if you had a vagina? Probably not. Unless standing and have me on their gate. Obviously, I haven't had sex change. I have a child. I mean, I've had that, yeah. They didn't make money off of me. They just didn't say I should have to prove I don't have a penis. Yeah. I was on my way to work one morning, right in Panhandle, stopped at the stop sign. The commissioners had a contracted crew that was working in Panhandle. I get hollered, "Lieutenant Lookum Low, Lisa Phillips." One calls, or you don't even have to be working to get a holler from Lieutenant Lickum Low, Lisa Phillips, pussy licking. I'm not a crooked cop, I'm not a thief.
Look at the books. The Divine Comedy, the Iliad, Mark Twain.
And I sure don't have a penis.
He just picked some random books.
Like, there's been times that videos have been sent to me that I've had to go home because I can't handle it.
Oh no.
You know?
Oh, Lisa's breaking down.
You know, I'll tell you what's sad is the fact that, number one, that I have to be emotional because of your client lies. I've had a deep voice in my entire life. And I wake up one morning and beg God to have a deep voice, all right? I have not had
I think your time as a police officer, you probably trained yourself to talk deeper over time.
sex change. I do not have a penis. I shouldn't have to prove I don't have a penis. Or about having a penis bigger than the rest of the guys that I work with. And pulling people over and licking pussy. I mean, come on.
This is crazy. How long does this go for?
Look at me in the face and tell me what it means. What does emotional distress mean to you? Obviously, it's right here.
You're saying there's no one else to call, or there is other people and you don't want to call?
I'm not going to put anybody else in the middle of it. So,
Lisa, I'm sorry. I didn't know that hurt you like that. You kind of intimidated me. I mean, you're a cop. I know you're. I'm sorry. I mean, you guys raided my house. You knocked down my door. I was upset. I would never shoot you, or I would never try to punch you. I thought I'd crack some musical jokes, and I didn't know they hurt you that bad. I'm sorry. I think you're a nice-looking lady. I didn't know you was a biological lady. I'm sorry. I was just having fun with the bad situation.
Look at his shirt. He made a shirt with all their faces on it.
I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. Oh, man, Jesus. Hang on. Let's take a little break, everybody. Hey, hang on.
Oh no. Is he gonna take her back to the house? He's taking her back to the crib. Oh no. Oh my God. Okay.
And this girl said, "Hey, Afroman, I want to give you some pussy."
Okay, I can't show the next scenes because I think he actually really gets it on with her in the video. Oh my God. They put a big pot leaf over it. And then he tricks her out. Oh my God. What the hell? Oh my God. This is crazy. What is this at the end?
Lick'em Lisa used to toss my salad for hours. Lisa used to lay on the floor and let me piss in her mouth.
I hate it because those kids knows who I am. That's those kids in the car. Is that who I think it is?
Is that who I think it is? Afroman. His kids know who I am. Damn. Dude, he got everything on these people.
I can go through the music video. Again, it gets kind of wild and crazy. I'm not gonna lie, but you can look at the reaction from the officer. I don't know if you guys are buying the tears or not, but anyway, we'll get back to once the music video is over.
Knocked down my door. I was upset. I would never shoot you.
Are they gonna play the part where he ends up having sex with her?
I would never try to punch you. I thought I cracked some musical jokes that I didn't know they hurt you that bad. I'm sorry. I think you're a nice little lady. I didn't know you was a biological lady. I'm sorry. I was just having fun with the bad situation. I'm sorry. Baby. I'm sorry.
This guy is crazy. All right, gotta mute the music again. Let's skip ahead. That's him giving Lisa. Yeah, this guy is hilarious. Let's skip ahead a little bit more.
I don't know how he doesn't laugh the whole
He's
time.
still going.
I think he told him play the whole song, and they're like 60-minute songs.
About other matters, but not for direct.
Understood, Judge. Thank you.
We'll start at 8:15 tomorrow.
Even the judge is trying not to laugh.
All right, the judge had enough. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments. She doesn't have to or shouldn't have to prove to her coworkers and the world
That she has a penis.
That she has certain reproductive organs.
Oh my God. That's so funny. I think we got most of it covered. We could finish listening to this.
It's gonna screw ya. My proof's on the internet. Brian Newland is a flag. William is a pedophile. If I'm telling folks the truth, how come I have to go to trial? Newland sexting kids, that's true. Now he's stealing my money too. My proof's on the internet. Afroman will bring it to ya. Afroman is gonna do ya. Afroman is gonna screw ya. My proof's on the internet. Tasha Chamblin is a confidential informant. Roy Gabbard is the judge that signs fictitious warrant. This whole situation is totally their fault. Don't rape me, don't get videoed and caught. Afroman will bring it to ya. Afroman is gonna do ya. Afroman is gonna screw ya. My proof's on the internet. Prosecutor David Kelly turned to jelly when they fell. Coward ran to Arizona so he wouldn't catch the hell. Kimmy tried to dodge us. Rogers tried to retire and dip like a rat leaving a sinking ship. Afroman will bring it to
the random AI clips are funny.
ya. Afroman is gonna do ya. Afroman is gonna screw ya. My proof's on the internet. All you crooked cops in the world that's doing wrong, you better stop, you crooked cop, before I put you in a song. Make your family and your friends laugh out loud and sing along. My proof's on the internet. Afroman will bring it to ya. Afroman is gonna do ya. Afroman is gonna screw ya. The proof's on the internet. You think they gonna buy this shit, man?
Oh! Oh, I didn't mean to play that. I don't know what that is.
Time now is 6:11 p.m. This begins Media 7 on the record.
Is this the Doge guys? Yeah. This is the Doge team depositions that they're going through. I didn't put anything together for that. I've watched one of them. I didn't watch this one yet. He looks like Killian. What's his name? Killian Murphy. Oh, Andrew's got a debate going right now.
My name is Ty. My proudest financial accomplishment.
All right, that's all the show I got for you guys planned. Maybe we'll just react to a little bit of this for a little while.
By the time I got to 40.
See how far into it is. Atheist versus Christian.
Completely. If you had, if it was the case that there was an ethno-nationalist state which ran all Jewish people out, that's what they did, and they want to be an all-white ethno state, let's say, in this hypothetical.
Oh, I love that you don't. I love that you don't consider Jews white. Thank you for that.
Yeah, well,
Okay,
I mean,
go on.
I'm giving a hypothetical. It has nothing to do with my actual
Connection
view.
is garbage.
It's what happened to my
Yeah,
grandparents.
but
Okay,
I'm giving a
go on.
hypothetical that has nothing to do with my view. And what I'm talking about right now didn't happen to anybody's grandparents because
Oh shit! Are they saying Destiny
hypothetical.
and
So,
Andrew are going to
we
be at
had
DebateCon 8?
all-white ethno state. They didn't consider Jewish people white, so we don't want.
They announced this. I don't. This guy looks familiar, but is it going to be Destiny versus Andrew at DebateCon 8? That's crazy. The lag is so bad in this.
Want you here anymore? Blah 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 blah.
Okay.
Yeah, well, and
Happens all
people
the time.
groups get removed
Okay.
all the time. Do you think that people
Right.
should have the self-determination or right to do that? If they're appealing to democracy, they appeal.
It's lagging bad. Maybe later it'll have a. Maybe later you'll be able to play it.
Completely dogmatic. And with that, I'll yield my time, and I'd like to just kind of dive right into the debate.
An hour in, and then they're just.
We'll jump into the open dialogue. Following that will be Q&A.
That they should have a representative government.
Amazing.
What did they do? 30-minute openings? Oh, it's minus an hour. Okay, never mind.
We currently have most of the debates booked. There are a couple that are still being worked out, and they are July 25th and Sunday, July 26th. I am putting that link for tickets in the live chat right now. Check
It's in
out
Dallas.
that link.
Dude, I even was thinking the other day, I bet you the next DebateCon will be in Dallas.
It's going to be amazing.
I had a feeling.
We currently have most of the debates booked. There are a couple that are still being worked out, and they are going to be massive. We're working on making this our best conference yet.
Early bird tickets starting at $149, $150, July.
Check out DebateCon 8 at that link pinned at the top of the chat and in the description box. With that, we're going to kick it over to Andrew Wilson, who is a live streamer and online commentator known for debating cultural, political, and social issues. Thanks for being with us as well. Andrew, the floor is all yours.
It's 4 months. 4 months? I could maybe swing that.
I appreciate that. Can you guys hear me okay? Perfect. So I don't
Later,
get to
producer.
debate with secular humanists as often as I'd
I just want to listen to his opening, and then I got to go.
like, but it is always amusing for me to do so, especially the particular type I am debating today. Secular humanism is a moronic, self-refuting ideology. Its entire goal is to spare human society from unprovable dogma around higher forms of authority in beings, yet only offers unprovable dogma on higher forms of authority in being. They'll say, look at you, You stupid Christian and your sky daddy, to which I just point out, okay, and you stupid atheist secular humanist and your
Oh, it's about to end because they're going to redirect to Crucible.
appeal to my rights daddy. My opponent's entire ideology focuses on the fact that God isn't provable and is untestable and therefore should be rejected. Instead, we should focus on rights, which are unprovable and untestable, and it's ironically just as dogmatic in every conceivable way. Secular humanist dogma includes humans should flourish, that they have rights, that they're all equal, that they deserve a democracy and equal say, and that they should have a representative government. Human rights should be equally given. The list of dogma in their manifestos, Secular Humanism 3 or the Amsterdam Doctrine, are overwhelming. It's really just asking you to reject one religion for another religion. It has its own doctrine.
Damn, now I'm thinking Avarice should just save his if he wants to, let's just go to DebateCon. Huh. 25th and 26th. January, February, March, April, May, June, July. This is like 4 months to plan. That's plenty of time for me to get everything I need. Might have to plan for this. I even said last time, I was like, a lot of people were like, they were not too interested in the, other than just Andrew and like the Crucible crew, they weren't interested in any of the other guys debating. And I was like, I know it would be way more worth it if like Destiny's going to be there or something. And I said, and it would be cool if it was in Texas next time. And now it's Texas and it's Destiny and Andrew. I gotta go. You should go. I should try to go.
Dogma and its own priors, which secular humanists just grant to themselves as being things that ought to be. When reduced, secular humanism is just force. Do what we say or else. No, says a secular humanist. That's not the case at all. Of course it is. You don't want to serve minorities? Force. Don't want to hire women? Force. Don't want to pay taxes? Force. Don't want to follow their codes of conduct? Force. Don't like their laws? Force. They back up every...
Andrew reminds me of Jiren. I just realized it this morning when I was putting the show together, and I was remembering the Dragon Ball debate from this weekend, and I was like, I got to watch the Jiren and Goku fight again. But you got to watch it in the Japanese version, because here's an interesting factoid. The Japanese Dragon Ball Super anime is recorded at like twice speed or something, and in America they can't air it like that because we have laws and stuff against giving kids seizures. They don't have those same laws in Japan. So it actually, when you watch it in Japanese, it looks way smoother. It looks way faster and more fluid. If you watch it in American and you've only seen it in American, you won't notice it. But if you watch it in Japanese, then you watch it in American, you're like, oh, this is garbage. This is not the same show. But anyway, so I was watching the Japanese Goku versus Jiren, and I just love when Beer says, Migati no Gokui. Mastered Ultra Instinct. But Jiren, when Goku starts beating him, he's like, I don't care about your trust. I don't care about your friendship and your bonds. All that matters is force. I have the force. I establish peace. I am the force. You can't stop the force. So Andrew's like Jiren.
Everything with use of force, which aligns with their dogma, and say those Christians over there, you better be careful because they'll use force to back up their dogma. It's actually hilarious. Amazing argument I hear often from my opponents in secular humanism is, well, in a secular nation, you can be a Christian. I've actually heard my opponent say this in multiple of his debates. That's nice. And in a Christian country, you can be a secularist. So what have we established here?
Triple E content fan. I'm doing the World War debate contender series. And if I make it to the top 2, then I will meet Sam Tripoli in New Jersey.
Here. So what? What's my proof? You, well, sir, you gave it yourself. You said most of this country identifies as being Christian, and yet you're sitting here an avowed atheist. So where's all the persecution at, dude? Nowhere. Nowhere. Now, my opponent will say his view is backed with empirical evidence and that we should use science and empiricism as our basis for rational decisions, which he did, yet can't demonstrate through science or empiricism why we should do that. Because neither thing.
Well, his name is actually spelled that way. Kurudin. Kurudin. Kurudin.
Is designed to make ought claims. Which
Yeah, that's the real way to spell his name. In America, they just call it Krillin. Kurudin.
Which means he's appealing to some other non-material concept. Dignity, rights, vibes, feelings, stuff. Who knows? I don't know what he's appealing to. Who knows? Whatever it is, it's his non-materialist base sky daddy, his God. If I can't taste it, sir, smell it, sir, hear it, feel it, see it, or test it, or have any evidence for it, it isn't even real from your view. Yet, you say that we should have rights anyway, whatever those are, and wherever these invisible things you say are rights, which are real.
The one who dies with the most
I hate how they do this now.
Look at this amazing.
The list keeps going. How about this dogma of equality?
So now I have to rewind it.
You say that we should have rights anyway, whatever those are, and wherever these invisible things you say are rights, which are real, but can't use any of your methodologies that you just gave us to demonstrate that they're real. The list keeps going. How about this dogma of equality? Boy, that flies in the face of all evidence available to us, doesn't it? Every objective thing we can possibly use shows the exact opposite for this. No, people don't have equal value. No, they don't have equal traits. No, they aren't equal at all in strength or IQ or talent or skills or any of the innumerable amounts of traits that we can name. So
what's up with people with stupid hats? Is that like a military beret or what?
On and so forth. And yet somehow the secular humanist gets to this. And this is from the agreed upon secular humanist doctrine, which you can find in the latest manifesto, and you can find it in the Amsterdam Doctrine. Human dignity and worth. Every person has intrinsic value, which forms the basis for advocating for equal rights regardless of background, gender, or belief. That's obviously not the case. Observably, it's not the case, and in any form of testing, it isn't the case. So how do we test for intrinsic value again? We don't, right? It's a spiritual concept. You can't.
Gomer Pyle swag.
And that's assigning immediately a value to.
Don't call him Gomer Pyle. You might get sued for defamation like Afroman.
To a thing or being just because it exists. How the hell would he test for this? How would you test for the intrinsic value of a human being? You can't. It's all dogma. So they say the same thing. Well, but we can see the effects. And, that's what matters. And that's what he said, right? It's the effects. Which, by the way, this is the entire Christian argument. Yeah, we can see the effects clearly of what Christianity brings. Human dignity, universal morality, outlaws incest, outlaws polygamy, encourages reproduction, outlaws prostitution, frowns on promiscuity, bans abortion as birth control, gives a sense of community, which assists marriages from falling apart, increases happiness, increases satisfaction in life, lowers negative mental health outcomes, distinguishes clearly between sexes, refuses to lie about the interchangeability of sexes, refuses to grant equality except ontologically, but recognizes differences between people. It increases charitability, gives more loving environment, gives us an evolutionary advantage of an ought for reproduction. It literally does everything that you could ever want for human flourishing. His worldview needs mine to assign these dogmas, but mine doesn't need his. That's the problem with secular humanism. It isn't secular at all. It's a highly religious doctrine and dogma, and it LARPs as being non-religious when its tenets are completely religious and ultimately completely dogmatic. And with that, I'll yield my time, and I'd like to just kind of dive right into the debate.
All right, with that, we'll jump into the open dialogue. Following that, we'll be...
The guy looked incredibly bored and uninterested, which is the thing people do just to seem nonchalant, like they're not really listening, like, oh, I'm not really listening. But he was writing notes.
Q&A. The floor is all yours, gentlemen.
Yeah, I have if you don't mind, I'll give you plenty of opportunity to internally critique my position. I think that that's totally fair. But if you don't mind, I have a few questions for you. Do you believe that human beings have intrinsic value?
Hold on one second, Andrew.
Okay.
I thought this was going to be a good faith debate,
This is good faith.
and I don't know you. Forgive me. I haven't ever seen you before. I'm not a follower. I'm not on social media. So forgive me if I thought this was going to be a debate where your opening sentence would call me a moron.
I didn't call you any names.
Dude,
He's doing the same thing that Dillahunty did. Moral grandstanding and bitching that he said something mean. He didn't call him a moron. He said it's a moronic stance. And then he went on to explain why it's a moronic stance. They're such bitches.
Didn't call you my opening statement said
opening line was moronic. Are you going to?
No. Hang on. I'll read it for you verbatim. I didn't call you any names, sir. I would not do that. I said
Never.
secular humanism is a moronic ideology. Not that you're a moron, sir.
Andrew, okay, whatever. What's your question? All I'm going to say is I did not find your opening statement at all in good faith.
What was bad faith
I felt
about it?
like you spoke for me.
He explained secular humanist worldviews from their manifesto. He's not speaking for you. He's speaking broadly about what secular humanists typically believe in. He said why that's bad, and then he went through all the reasons why Christianity is good. That's good faith.
So you looked stuff up and said that I believe this.
I used your
assert
words from
that,
other
and I
debates.
assert this.
So you did say those things. That's what I'm sourcing.
Well,
he did debate prep. Crazy. He actually researched into his opponent before debating him, like you should have done, dumbass. That's not a flex, by the way, to be in a debate with somebody and be like, I don't know you. I'm not a follower. I don't know anything about you. I thought this was going to be a good faith debate and blah, 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 blah. No, dumbass. Why didn't you do some research? You didn't look into your opponent at all? Lame.
Well, I'm talking to you right now.
So I should forget about your
supposed
debate
to-
last week, or?
Yeah, I didn't.
Oh,
look up-
okay. I'll forget about everything you've ever said from every time you've advocated for this position to right now. Then, okay.
You could argue that's like well poisoning if it's another position they had. So, like, if I'm in a debate with somebody about the death penalty, and they're like, "Well, JS, you don't even believe in free will, so you can't even debate it?" That's well poisoning. That's taking something else I said before or something else I argued before and saying that it affects my how I'm able to debate this topic. I could be debating something I totally don't believe that time or this time. Maybe right now I'm not even. I'm just debating this to play devil's advocate, or if it's on a thing where we have to come to a topic, maybe I'm just picking a topic I don't really believe in. Don't worry about all my other positions that I've had before. But if we're doing a debate about free will, and you researched me doing a free will debate, and you bring up what I said in that debate, I think that's totally fine. I think that's fair. That's not well poisoning. That's researching your opponent and then saying things they say. And also, he's not just appealing to things he said. He brought up the Secular Humanist Manifesto.
Andrew, what I'm saying to you is I entered this conversation. I didn't go back and read all the crazy things or great things you've said. And I thought you and I.
That sounds like a lack of
discuss this-
preparation on your part, sir.
Exactly,
Preparing on
yes.
anything. I prepare for my debate
Okay,
opponents.
so
Yeah,
you
it's
want to just
crazy.
debate what I said to someone else a year ago?
No, I'm debating your position right
well,
now
I
on
wanna-
secular humanism
I do
as
wanna
you just
jump-
outlined it.
I do want to
Yeah,
jump in
I
just
think,
because
I think this guy. Yeah,
I do want to
think,
jump in.
Is he going to run? James is jumping in because he doesn't want him to run. This would be another secular humanist, high-level intellectual fail from a rage quit over something stupid.
Really quick. I to be fair, Dr. Zuckerman, is that I don't think it's unreasonable that he read your past work to engage with it during the debate. He was
course.
preparing for the debate. If you want to recant, like if you want to say like I no longer believe that, then he can say, "Oh, now you've updated it. Okay, it's off the table." But I don't understand why it's
Yeah, I didn't say anything bad faith. I went
unreasonable to
over
talk about
what secular humanism is. I'm very familiar with the doctrine.
All right.
I don't know.
All I can say is that when I look at the state of our country right now, the hostility, the
Oh
violence.
my God, here we go with
you're
a speech.
seething with it, and I can see why. I
Oh
did not
God,
get
it's
the
a
feeling
speech.
from the beginning
This
of
is
your
ad
statement
hom.
that you are here to.
This is ad hom. I don't want to debate you. I don't want to deal with your arguments because you seem like a toxic male. So I don't want to interact with your arguments. This is ad hom. Not saying secular humanism is a moronic view.
Have an exchange of ideas. I got the
I'm
feeling.
sorry
that you
about
were
your
here-
emotional state. Can we debate the issue
Hold on.
now?
I just want to hear him out. Go ahead.
It's okay. He can. I mean,
I would like to debate the issue. I don't know why we're having a meta conversation about the debate. We're here to have a debate. Let's
So-
have the debate.
What's your?
Yeah. Do you believe that human beings have intrinsic value?
I'm not gonna. I can't. I would say that to me that seems reasonable, but it's not something that I could necessarily prove.
So you're not sure if human beings have intrinsic value?
Okay, so to me, I feel like you're setting me up in a chess game here. What I would say to you is,
Yeah, like a debate. Oh, you mean like a debate? You mean like we're debating? Yeah, I am setting you up. It is a chess game. It's a game of minds. It's a game of wits. Yeah, that's what a debate is. This dude's an idiot.
I would
It's
like
your
to
position, dude. How?
And he's also a little zesty, okay? I don't want to get sued for defamation, but he seems a little zesty, if you know what I'm saying. Where is it?
I am not gay. I have relationships with women and sex with men.
And I got news for you.
That means,
That means
gay.
you're gay.
How can I
No,
be
it's
setting you
not.
up? How
No,
can I be
I've
setting
never
you up
said
by
that.
asking you a question about
I've
your
never
position?
said that. I believe all humans.
Yeah, I'm asking you about the
Yeah,
position.
I'm saying it depends. Do I think a Nazi who is rounding up Jews and kicking them in the face as they go into a gas chamber has the same human dignity as
I'm not
doctor?
asking about dignity.
You said, do I think all humans?
Dang. I'd like to react to the whole thing with you guys. Maybe we'll do that on another Saturday stream or something. I don't know. Maybe I'll start doing like morning streams, watching debates and stuff. Oh. Instead of just doing the Bible streams every day. But I need more time in the day. I got to go to work, guys. I'm going to leave a little early now so I can get some food in me before I leave. But thank you guys for hanging out. Let me, I'll send you over to, since this looks like it's almost over, I'll send you over to Easy's. I don't know how much is left in his either, though. Dude, where the heck is my freaking button? This is already on like the Q&A, so it's not going to be going much longer. So we'll go over to Easy's because he'll probably have like an after panel and stuff. Here it is. And maybe we'll react to that on Modern Day Debate if they can get it fixed up, because it'll get taken down off of Crucible, but Modern Day Debate will keep it up. But theirs is lagging and it's real bad. So hopefully they can fix the VOD. So I'll try to watch it later. Starting late and leaving early. I only started 2 minutes late. All right. Thank you guys for hanging out. God bless you. I will be back in the morning. We'll read Lamentations. And yeah, the world's a crazy place. I'm just reporting on it. This thing doesn't swipe through my things correctly. If you like it, tell a friend. If you hate it, tell everybody. Make sure you hit the like button if you didn't yet on your way out. Everybody, God bless you. I will see you later. I'm out. Peace.